Smoker. Anybody? Alright, already. Alreght, already.
Son of a bitchin' bastard, son of a bitchin' bastard, son of a bitchin' bastard, don't we don't, don't we don't. Son of a bitchin' bastard, son of a bitchin' bastard.
You got it, Polly boy? Well, let me do the date and then... Oh, no, you go ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you've tuned in to the BBPP cast, aka Son of a Bitchin' Bastard, for...
I don't know, what's today's date?
I don't know.
November 5th.
November 5th, 2018.
2018.
January.
The following story is fictional. It does not depict any actual person or event. Audio discretion is advised.
Go to bbppcast@gmail.com. There's my brer, Chris Sportic Dyer. Sportic. Go to brothersbrer.com. This is the Son of a Bitchin' Bastard show. My name's Patrick Aloysius. That was Finkelstein. We're back to roots. You're Finkelstein again.
Good.
Yeah. And
Finkelstein
then
a root?
that was his original name.
That's what we called him when he was 15.
And then
15.
Matt the Shroom Dart Harmon. I don't know.
Back to your roots, you shroom dart.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? I'm real annoyed. I better turn my brother down.
Turn me louder. I gotta scream.
Before we go any
Apparently.
further, Chrissy Dyer had one of the best performances of all time. Last week, son.
That was a couple of weeks ago, thank you.
Was it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it was 2 weeks ago.
We didn't do it last week.
We were all very busy.
Why are you upset?
Well, why was it so good? Tell him.
Oh, yeah. Cause,
Jesus Christ.
the reason why I think it was so great is, the podcast was going on over here and you were out in La La Land. And then Patrick was talking to Matt. He's like, yeah, I think we got like 5 or 6 listeners. And then out of nowhere, you're just like, 9!
I'm very gifted at physical comedy. I didn't even have to tell any jokes last time.
That's right.
Yeah.
9.
You like
9.
Look at my bald brain.
Oh, hey, before we go any
Look
further.
at my brother's bald brain and comment.
Look at my bald brain.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's
yeah.
got a
Oh,
bald
that's
brain.
a bald brain.
Yeah.
He's got a
Oh.
bald
Going up
brain.
to you.
Actually, I just had a memory of when we were talking the other night.
Yeah?
He said he was shaving his head in spurts, like over a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got there?
It
So he
worked out
finally
well.
got there.
Yeah. Well, nice your bald brain.
So,
Hey,
did you do that with a Bic? A
Nah,
Bic?
yeah.
A Bic razor?
I'm all fucked up over here. Nah, yeah, what do you call it? A trimmer. But
Oh,
basically,
really?
I
How'd you
got
get
like,
so close? Oh, I guess it's not that close.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
trash man.
yeah.
Trash man.
Oh, hey, if anybody wants $10 for some Christmas gifts,
Jesus Christ, you look like
Email.
powder right there.
Especially with the black
Powder.
background.
Oh, I
And
know.
then
It's, you can't even see your
do you
beard
got,
there.
yeah,
You're
do you
just
got
like-
do we have
a
an
black
email?
shirt? Your fucking head, your head wouldn't. It would just
You'd
be
be
floating
floating.
around there.
He's kind of. He could be doing in the year 2000 bit.
In the
right?
year 2000.
It's
right.
2020, Conan.
In the year 2000.
Did they keep doing that after 2000?
I haven't
Yeah,
watched
th-
Conan in a lot of
They
time.
did till like 2003, and then, I got...
Conan still exists.
I know he's out there.
That's
Well,
annoying.
Do we have an email address?
It's bbppcast.
we already said it, remember?
drdyer.org.
All right, beautiful. Well, if anybody wants $10, email that address to buy some Christmas gifts from bfreshgear.com. The letter B, FRESHGEAR.com.
I thought your name was P Fresh.
It's what'd you call it? What'd you call it earlier before the show?
I don't know. I barely remember my daughter's name.
What is your daughter's name?
I call her Gianna most of the time.
Gianna?
Gianna.
That's not her name.
Sometimes I call her Tavia. Other times I call her Angelo. Sometimes I
Nice.
call her
Cliff.
Cliff. Hey, Cliff, get over here. And she's like,
Oh, you'll be a
she lied to me. My daughter lied to me for the first lie.
Uh-oh.
What was the
I
first
said,
one?
you shitting your underpants? And she said, no, and ran. And started running. And then sure enough, she's shitting them. Oh, it was a horror. She's been taking horrible, god-awful shits. Because she's almost 7 now.
Yeah?
That was
And
fast.
she's just shitting in her pants, and now she's got like this. It creates an apron of feces because it just gets smashed everywhere. Oh, it's real bad.
Oh, nice.
Fun times.
I got to train her how to not be a poo-poo.
You almost there?
How to not poop? Oh, I've been trying my whole life
You should
not
just
to.
you should feed her bubble gum.
Yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
nothing. Just plug her
Yeah.
right up.
Yeah, you feed her the
this
spearmint gum
shit.
for her veggies, the juicy fruits so she gets her fruits.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy's on it.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Well, anyway,
Yeah, you guys
And
are good.
we're all
Sorry.
distracted.
The
over here.
his his
yeah.
Google password is Don Secord.
Nice.
All right.
What Crystal was asking me about, she ran in last Secord somewhere the other day at our other job or something like that, and she was trying to describe him, and I was like, "Yeah, that's a guy with two. His eyes are like two piss holes in snow." And she's like, "That's the one." Yeah, she
That's
fell
the
over.
one.
Hey, could I? Speaking of kids,
Yeah.
so I was doing a fucking family event, kind of.
They allow you into family events.
Yeah, just to make money.
Oh.
Anyway, so across the way, 2 doors down, was this fucking like karate studio, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not even bullshitting. There's this like little fucking JTT looking fella, you know, about like 8 years old with a fucking black belt. Now I'm no fucking master of the goddamn JoJo, but I am a fucking degenerate. And you ever make me put money on who's gonna win in a fight? Me after this glass of whiskey or that fucking piece of shit black belt? I know where
I'm
my
going with the
money's
black
going.
belt still.
Oh yeah. All right.
Don Secord.
Don Secord.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's the man
he's
with eyes like
disgusting.
piss holes.
He's
Yeah,
got two piss
disgusting,
holes in the
disgusting
snow.
guy. His eye just always drips.
I mean, it's just like, yeah, no, it's
it's disgusting.
I mean, one day your eye might drip.
Yeah.
What's that?
Probably not, because he looks like he's some sort of Irish. You can't. There's a horrible thing happening to their eyes.
Let's go to the.
They look. I mean, people think that it's a nice look, that pale face, blonde hair thing, and then it
Yeah.
hits about 60, and it's just like the skin is
Yeah,
coming
we
off
are-
the face.
We
and
are the
eyes
perfect
red.
race.
Yeah, the perfect race until you're 55
Blonde
years
hair,
old.
blue eye. You're just mad at
And then
that
you
part
just
of
look
it.
Are you
like-
blue eye? Get the fuck out of
You
here.
look like a
I'm
mummy.
Aryan, bitch.
You look like a mummy.
You are Aryan, aren't you?
Yep. Come at me.
You
What's,
friends with
uh,
Alabama Man on Facebook?
No.
No.
No, that's
Is that
too
you
bad.
still?
I've made a
Shit off, you
decision.
trash
Sorry.
person.
I've made a decision. I'm just gonna try to keep him there for the rest of his life because
Oh, that's better.
he's in terrible pain right now. And I think that but I was like, seriously, it was like, I got to get rid of this motherfucker, but I don't want to do that to like Brandon,
Yeah.
you know, because we can't hire anybody.
Right.
But
Yeah, we
now
can't
I
seem
think
to hire
like
anyone, can we?
he needs to stay there forever.
Yeah, like Purgatory.
Purgatory. That
with it.
that crazy
That's,
fuck on was it on Friday night? Like he fucked up Marissa's food, and she was like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, do this."
I
and
watched
that."
her snap on him, and I was like, "Oh,
And then he wouldn't. And then he got all mad. And then he came out and was like, "I've got it on good. I've got good information. I know this. I know this. She sucks black cock for cocaine." and he didn't do that to me. And I'm like, who doesn't suck black cock for cocaine? I want to know. Good for her. That is.
Well, in all fairness, it would be crack.
I was wondering." She came up to me.
It is a
Hey.
racist
She
She
joke.
came up to me. She texted me on Sunday. She was like, "Did David tell you that I suck black dick for coke?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What kind of text is this?"
Well, I didn't hear it myself because he won't talk to me.
Right, right.
That's just how I imagine.
I was
he
just like,
talks.
no.
Where are you from? Alabama?
I'm
Where are
in
you from?
California.
California? Where are you from? Massachusetts? I don't
Where's
like
he
it when
from?
they suck dick for cocaine. I will not have a woman curse at me. I think he said that to somebody too. I will not have a woman curse at me.
Did he seriously?
I think
That's
so.
my man.
Oh my god.
Hey, DJ, get to work.
Yo, DJ.
Hey DJ, hit that shit.
Jesus, son, I've been
No,
having a hell of a go here.
But we
Jesus.
might actually. I wonder if we're gonna have to fire him because
The AIDS.
no, because the.
Yeah, he's getting AIDS on everything.
Yeah.
Because he's going around telling everybody that Marissa sucks black cock for cocaine. Like I know for a fact because I tried to follow her on Snapchat and she said no. And if I don't on the Snapchat, then I know what she does and she's hiding it from me. I know.
Dude, if
Seems
you,
more like a Colombian.
if
Yeah,
you,
it seems
if you
more
want me
like
to
a
get him to,
Mexican dick that she's.
I can make him quit. I'll just
Why?
go hang out by the
He's the
fucking
one you
dumpsters
accused of
all
stealing
Yeah,
day.
his
he's
job.
the one that you accused of stealing my job.
Oh, I'll get him.
Oh no! He needs to stay there forever because I'm not getting on with him either.
Well, Mark says, weird floaty head. Your head's floating. You creep.
I like that new shirt.
Oh, hey,
It's
thank
nice.
you.
I actually do too. I was
So
gonna
this
Is that
compliment
one
it.
of your?
I
This
mean,
is
I
one
would
of
never
our
I would
wear
actually
it.
wear that.
Is that? I know I'd wear it. Is that one of your P Fresh shirts?
Oh yeah.
Look at the back.
It's got it's has
Dig
an.
it.
Look at the weird
There's one
bump on
with-
the back of his
Why?
head.
Why'd you put the Adidas symbol on there?
There's one with flamingos.
If you guys give us like $10 a
There's
month,
one with
we'll sponsor you.
skis.
You'll let you sponsor us.
you're gonna sponsor me.
So I'll do Be Fresh. We'll put up the whole website and everything because like I did that one time, and then you were like,
we're
$10.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you some true shit?
"Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me some
So
true
we
shit."
get motherfuckers calling us all the time and hitting us up, just be like, "Yo,
for sponsorship.
yeah." And then so I want to shoot a video, just be like, "Yeah, man, I could ollie over like these 5 stairs or whatever the fuck." Or like, dude, like I'm a badass like snowboarder, and yeah, I'm on the 5th step. I really need a sponsor. Will you sponsor me?
I just need Mark to know that I still need him to pick me up tonight.
Thank
I
you,
know
Mark.
you didn't come, but I appreciate it. But when
I
I'll-
appreciate the ride.
Yeah, you just ring the doorbell. You sit out.
Let's see what he says.
You sit out by the door and watching the podcast on
Yeah, don't
your-
come inside.
Yeah, don't come inside. And when the podcast is over, ring the doorbell, and I'll come out. I'll come out.
And
I'll
ride
come
in
out
the
for
back.
you.
You only ride in the back.
I think that's fair.
Well, I think that I also heard that she was that one time that she went to the flea market and she bought used tampons. I heard it my own self. Those tampons are used.
You ever been to the flea market?
Yeah, all the time.
This one out here?
No,
Oh.
Why would you
I've
not
never been to a flea market in Colorado.
you like
I've never
reuse
been
your
to no flea
tampons?
market.
You just ring them out,
Yeah, just ring them
Yeah.
bash out,
Yeah,
throw
you
it in the
just-
wash.
dude. I reuse my
You
condoms
suck
all
the
the
blood
time.
out.
Attaboy.
That's how you get your iron.
That's my brother's and I's bit.
They have hemp tampons now. You seen that?
Yep.
It's fucking weird.
The wife tried it, but her pussy got too stoned.
Hey.
It was like this.
Well, in England, they just use a
For the
tiny.
podcast listeners,
Use
I
that on
look like
Kill
a fish.
Tony. I like it.
In America, we got the Diva Cup. In
I think I
England,
got 3 jokes.
They've got the Queen's teacup, and you just walk around like this. When you're on your period, you got to stand up like this.
With your pinky out. Hold on. Here, get your dick in the camera. Or hold on. There you go.
I'm bleeding. I'm on the tube.
Is that what this period is?
Yeah.
Or no, they're on the tube, the subway. And
Yeah,
she's
you're
on her
the
period.
Tube. You're on the tube with the subway and the bleeding and the teacup for the queen.
And the bleeding.
bleed in the teacup for the queen.
Did you tell everybody that when you were there?
Oh, they were just walking around doing that.
I was hoping.
Biscuit, anyone?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
You know, I was thinking about, the other day, I like them science shows a lot.
I did not know that at all. I'm sorry.
And they always put the Stephen Hawking on there.
Yeah.
And you know what that they should have did while he was alive? Is fucking straighten out his fucking head and shut his
yeah.
goddamn mouth.
He wasn't even.
And changed his voice.
He was an amalgam of scientists. He was just some corpse they threw in a chair.
Absolutely.
And then they,
shit.
and they
Yeah.
would just be like, meep, mop, moop, mop, meep, moop.
I love that he
Fun.
still cheated on his wife
Oh,
somehow.
absolutely.
How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, he
Those were new handlers for his dead body.
he let somebody
Viagra.
change his diaper once. I cheated on you.
But I think they should have just grabbed him. What was he gonna do? Fight back? And then just give him surgery just for our sake. I mean, he would have been in horrible pain. But I'm sick and tired of looking at him.
stop.
What lady?
It's
even
really
do
hard to
that?
take him seriously when it's fucking.
They could have just fucking taped a bunch of 2x4s around
It's
him.
like
Or they
Yeah.
should have just crucified him and
There you
wheeled him
go.
around like that.
wanting to sewed up his mouth.
Yamba, yamba.
Or just tape. I don't care. Like double-sided tape.
yeah.
And then it was always changing. Black holes. They say that I'm the black hole man, but now I am wrong about black holes. And then I told you I was
matter.
right about black holes. Yeah!
Disgusting man.
It was a fucking horrible piece of shit.
Well, I bet you he stunk too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
probably had that nasty dry breath.
I don't know.
You know what
If
I
I was
mean?
him, I'd be asking for sponge baths like 3 times a day.
I don't think he
I'm
was. a
sure
real
they threw him-
That's
person.
why he was alive, because somebody
Well,
was
maybe not.
squeezing lemons in his mouth.
Was that the
What do
secret
you end
of
up
life?
dying of?
Yeah.
Just
Being fucking in a wheelchair for 35 years. Somebody forgot to squeeze a lemon in his
What
mouth.
is it? He had ALS, right?
Yeah,
Lou Gehrig's
No,
disease?
no, no.
No, what
no,
was it?
no. He was just a dead body in a chair.
But he wasn't
That's
always
what
in a
he's
chair.
thinking.
What
Yeah,
happened
he
to
was
him?
he was rotting in a chair. What? No, it was the ALS. It was a
Oh, okay.
neurological disease.
What happened?
According to the movie, which I don't believe because I ain't never been to Hollyweird.
I didn't watch that movie.
Him, John McCain, they all successfully uploaded their minds into AI. That's what
It was,
happened.
you know, it broke
What,
my
More and
heart.
more
40 years
motherfuckers are
ago?
no,
That's
now.
why I'm raising
Well,
money
maybe
for
now.
suicide
Today.
prevention because John McCain's suicide really affected us all.
Well, what would John McCain's brain have to say?
No, they
Not much.
They
Not
successfully
like
upload
Stephen
themselves
Hawking.
into the fucking AI world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
but I'm
like,
saying
another bowl of coconut soup, you goddamn Viet Cong bastard.
exactly.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I tell you, they thought that I was dead.
Ooh, you sound way better.
He was not. No, John.
Well, and
McCain.
I was in a cage for a while.
John McCain.
Then I really
dead?
hated
That's a
everything
conspiracy.
until I was about to die, and everybody loved me.
Yeah.
what you really
It's because I said, Obama, and I forgive you. You can come to my funeral for beating me. I guess
No Trump.
you
His,
got.
his is a thumb drive, and then Stephen Hawking's was a hard drive. Hard drive E.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you was watching this show about Stephen Hawkins.
No, that was my bit. Is
Oh,
they
it was a
should
good
have
bit.
broke his neck and
Bob
shut
Dole!
his mouth.
Bob Dole.
I wish Bob Dole was in politics longer. He would have got real weird as he got older.
Oh, yeah.
He was a
Well, I'm sure he
fucking
was.
creeper,
Back in-
anyways.
Back
dead?
in '96, and
No,
That used to
was
be one
still
of my
nuts.
impressions. I'm Bob Dole. But that's
Yeah.
not really relevant.
look at how
anymore.
good I am.
Did you know Joe Biden got caught like stealing a bunch of Kennedy's speeches or whatever
no, I believe
back in whenever he was running?
He
for
was.
president?
We don't choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to Mars's moon.
it. You ever YouTube?
I don't know. I guess Rogan was talking about it. He was saying that the Comedy Store used to have Joe Biden night, where they would just plagiarize each other's material, and that's what they would
Nice,
call it
nice.
Oh,
back in the
really?
day.
I'm not
I thought it was
surprised.
kind of funny.
They like that would be funny. Well, I mean, I don't care. I know Paul doesn't like politics, but if they ran Joe Biden, like,
Oh, yeah.
there's just
And I could
video
see him
after
doing
video of him like molesting children.
Children,
it's gross.
creepy
Yeah,
Joe
it's
Biden.
like, yeah,
whispering
oh,
in
God.
That's one of the
that
only
Corey
conspiracies.
Gardner got
You
us
got,
down.
all right.
you got a supple bosom,
Yeah.
young
There's
lady.
a lot of weird ones with him,
Just
Yeah.
fucking kissing him on the cheek and shit. That's where I say that
holding them back as they try to run
Uh-oh.
away and shit.
motherfuckers like that should
Let's
not
see.
be murdered. They should come
Who?
to our torture dungeons. These fucking pedophilia fucking
Oh, I
devil
thought you were
fucks.
saying the politicians. I would have handed you one. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Let's see what Mark had to say.
Oh, Mr.
Oh,
Perezio.
he's gonna uber duber you. Hemp tampons give your vagina cotton mouths.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
That's pretty good.
That was a good one, Mark.
You should have been here. What are you watching? The Nuggets?
Reckon.
Give me a score.
They're probably winning, huh?
They're doing well. They're playing the Celtics tonight.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
shit.
just because I, you know how we get like
Torture
charged
dungeons.
per download? Yeah.
No, you don't.
Charged.
Well, whatever. If
For-
any, like seriously, email the show and I'll give you $10.
Like cash.
I'll email the
Like-
show
like
right
He's
now.
convinced
Yeah,
that he's convinced
If I
that
email the
no
show
one
right
listens
now,
to our
it'll be
show except for a
$10.
robot.
Yeah, because we have all them downloads down in that South America. Just
Losing
click bots.
56-54 in the
Damn,
third.
dude, that was like, does that? What's that translate to? Their money.
We've got 2 views. Thank you, Mark. I love you.
I love it.
Are you there?
Yeah, he just said losing.
No. Did he go to the game?
Oh no, he's at home.
Okay. Well, next time you go to the game.
He said he was just.
That'd
got-
be really
he just
awesome if
got
he was
done,
live tweeting.
We should just
messaging us from
bring
the
all
game.
of our microphones down to a Nuggets game one day.
I'm in.
And
They're
just
like,
set up at center
uh,
court
what-
and be like, "We're doing a program."
we'll just write press
Do you guys-
passes on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the Tom Green show back in the day?
Handwritten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you see that he got a deal? I don't know what network, but he tweeted about it yesterday. That he's come back to major television.
Yeah, it's probably the
That's cool.
Canadian.
I hope it's somebody good.
public access.
I was hoping it was Netflix, but major televisions doesn't sound like Netflix.
He said he's just done showered. So is Paul.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing you.
Oh,
may
does
have
that mean you
showered.
haven't taken a shit today, Mark?
Oh, that's true. He's waiting.
Oh,
for
you haven't taken a shit. You're just waiting on the.
Yeah, you
you're
didn't
just
use
sitting
any
on the
soap in
toilet
that
all day
shower
long.
either.
He's
I,
just-
I love how the show has turned into a badass conference call with Mark.
We love you.
Oh, look at your arm got shorter.
I would ring up a picture of me from the last podcast and put it up there.
Can you do that?
I'm joking. I don't know.
I probably
You were
could if
so
you gave me
fucking
some
trash.
time.
It was hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
it
of
was
the
the best.
listeners came into the tavern and was like, "Is Chris all right?"
That was some Kaufman shit right
They're
there.
like, he was all, he didn't say a word, and then all of a sudden
There's
he got
like a
up
point
and
in time
left.
I thought he was asleep during.
I
the
got
whole
up and
podcast.
left in the middle of the show.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah,
Remember
that's
that?
what you-
I did.
He's like got up and left in the middle of the show. It was great.
Did I go
Yeah.
home?
Yeah. You're like, my Uber's here.
No, you said Teresa's here to get me in there.
Oh, that's what it was.
And
The
then you
show
just
was still
left.
going on.
Yeah, it was still going on.
That was hysterical.
Well, you drank most of that bottle and
That was gin. I was in really bad
within
shape.
an hour.
But then I was smoking all that. I probably would have been fine too if I hadn't smoked that pot. That's why I didn't smoke no pot yet, girls.
Oh, didn't you?
I'm waiting to. I'm gonna smoke
There's the
some pot
rest of
before.
your lime.
Thank you. This is
We're
probably,
drinking Japanese
This is
whiskey.
supposed to be
It's delicious.
refrigerated.
If anybody cares.
By the way, can I get...
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's not our sponsor, unfortunately.
Out of respect for the Dogcast, I'm not going to smoke any marijuana until the show's over, so I can go home drunk and stoned and take care of my daughter instead.
So what he's saying is the half bottle of gin was nothing. It was that one hit of Tweeds got him.
Hey, I smoked a lot of pot. I had 3 hits of Tweeds.
That's what I said. I said
Missouri
you got
has a chance to
excited because
legalize weed tomorrow, guys.
who does?
Missouri
Oh, really?
for rec,
Missouri's
too.
gonna for rec.
Well, they're
Yeah.
not gonna.
Well, they have medical and rec on the bill. 2 different bills.
You think they will?
I think they get medical pass, not rec. But I'm really hoping they pass both of them. That'd be so sick.
Oh, you might. Would
That
you
would be
move?
pretty
Would you
sick.
go home?
I'd think about it.
Go home. No,
Not
no,
for a
no.
while, but I'd think about it.
This
Well,
is what
is-
before you go
is it
home.
good living out there other than your
It's
friends?
just cheaper, and it'd be nice to be around the family. Again.
Yeah.
You don't like your family.
Brother and his kids.
You got a brother too.
Yeah, he's.
I haven't. You told me lots of things, but I haven't.
I
listened.
thought about that. I don't ask anybody too many questions.
My brother was messaging us on here that one night.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
some
He
creep.
wanted to.
Fuck one of my girlfriends.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, I heard your sister was pregnant. He didn't do that, did he?
No.
Because I know this is Missouri.
That might be on the ballot.
Is that on the ballot?
Should I fuck my sister or not? God damn it!
No, he didn't do that.
This is fucking weird today. I went to get my Autotron, get a oil change and stuff. And I always stay at the dealership because it's nice. They give you coffee and shit. It's got like a little movie theater. I learned a lot more about football because I was forced to watch ESPN than I have in years. And fuck that Le'Veon Bell. This is off topic. He's a real piece of shit, ain't he? That Steelers
No, he's
fella.
not. They want him to break his back for $13 million.
wants
He
more.
break it for $20 million.
Yeah, he wants
Okay.
more money.
But he's getting $900,000 a game, and no one will sign him.
But he's
So what happens if he
Nobody
gets?
can sign him.
Yeah, no one can sign him. 'cause
Yeah,
he's in
so if
contract.
he
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
sign
because
the
everything
contract
is done
and-
at the end of the year.
So basically, he was like, "Steelers, pay me more, give me an extension on my contract, or fuck you, I'm not playing this year." I think I admire it.
And then they, but
Whatever.
then,
I think
but
more
then
players
they,
should
they
do
put
it.
the franchise tag on him.
Yeah, but then
he
he's-
could have gone and
that
made
means
way
he
more
doesn't.
money.
That means he doesn't give a shit about that team at all, though. Is what
Why
I'm
would
saying.
you give a shit about the team?
Because that's the point of fucking winning the Super Bowl, right?
No, give me money. I'm destroying
But
my
he's
body.
making
Payday.
$900,000 a game.
It ain't shit though. Look
Yeah.
at Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, he's a
making
quarterback.
way
Quarterbacks
more-
always making
Yeah,
money.
but he could be making it's just
Yeah, but
The
what
amount of money
happens
he
when
should be
he
making.
gets this big old? Okay,
he's the number one running back.
so
in
you
the
said
league.
he's $13 million a year. I said that. You said go for 20. So what happens when he plays one game and rips his ACL?
Give him that money.
Guaranteed.
He earned it already.
Yeah, he's
Is it
earned
guaranteed?
He's literally he will. Yeah,
He
his
will.
contract.
No,
will,
yeah,
if
but
he
the
gets to do it.
Steelers should
Fuck
give him money.
Le'Veon Bell.
Fuck
Yeah,
the Steelers.
No, the Steelers should just get off their
fucking-
high horse and pay him.
And if he
Nah,
doesn't
nah.
sign this thing, he won't be a free agent apparently.
Oh,
Well,
really?
Ben-
I didn't
Ben
know that.
And you know what? I got
Roethlisberger.
mad at the woman because she loves the Steelers. I even messaged her, "Fuck Le'Veon Bell"
No,
in the
no,
middle of
I like
Lexus.
him.
I
Ben
like him. I
Roethlisberger
admire
just
what he's
shot
doing.
up that synagogue, and we're
He got a bonus.
a bonus.
That was a Super Bowl bonus.
you leave that.
No, I
Le'Veon
think
Bell
more
alone.
players should do it. Let
Yeah,
themselves
fucking
do it.
these fucking piece of shit owners. They're like, okay, they're like, we paid $60 million, and while they make like $1.5 billion a
see
year,
what Mark's
and you
gotta
can't give
say.
him a couple extra $1 million, fuck you.
Yeah,
he's going to destroy his body.
Stand up for himself.
Fuck Le'Veon Bell.
I love Le'Veon.
So what happens if no one signs him because he's a fucking asshole?
But then he's already rich, and he
He's
walks
gonna-
away.
somebody's gonna
Someone's
sign
gonna
him.
sign him. He's the number one
So,
running back in the league.
Fuck about
So,
other
but if
people's
he's
money.
the best guy, doesn't he want to be in the Hall of Fame and shit? You don't get on the
Who
Hall of
gives a
Fame.
shit?
sitting-
He's already in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
How many years has he played?
A lot. I don't know that.
No, even if he doesn't go to the Hall of Fame, you give me money.
Yeah.
But isn't that the point? Is to
Do you
have
want a
your
yellow
legacy
jacket?
go on?
Do you want a
All
gold
the
jacket
players
or
should
do
be
you
doing
want
that.
fucking money?
You know what should really happen? All the Steelers should say, we're not playing until you
they
pay
sign.
this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I agree.
All
Give
right.
that
Always
man
go
his
with
worth.
labor.
Well,
Fuck the ownership.
Well, good thing
I'm
you
a
guys
communist.
agree.
Do you want
Fuck Le'Veon Bell?
Do you want a gold jacket or do you want more money per year?
Here's
'Cause
another
that's what the
reason
Hall
why.
of Fame
You want to know why
it's
Le'Veon
not like he's
Bell?
not getting paid well, though, is what I'm saying.
Do you know why he should get paid $20 million a year? He went back in time 2,000 years and he captured the queef that broke Mother Mary's hymen. And he
is that
has
what
it
gave
in
him
a
his
bottle.
powers?
Yeah.
No, because he gets paid like less than like the top 20 running backs, and he's number one. Imagine being the best at what you
Well,
do.
so
but
he
20
can't get
people
out of
are
his
making more money
contract
than
or
you.
what?
Not until the end of the year.
They keep on franchising. He signed a,
He's trying to
he signed a
franchise tag him.
contract.
Today?
No, he signed a contract years ago. And then at the end of the year, they have the choice. The NFL has a choice to put something called a franchise tag on you. So they keep on franchise tagging him, giving him less than what he's worth on the market. And he said, no, fuck you. Everybody that gets franchise tags should tell him to go fuck
I hope his
themselves.
agent
Franchise
sees
tag
this
should
and
get
shows
rid
it
of
What
to
you
the
guys are
fucking
saying is
ketchup
I'm the only
folk.
one with morals left in this world.
Morals? What about the owners? The owners, yeah. You
Okay,
know,
I'm not saying they should do that.
If he signed a contract, they could cancel it the next day if he broke his fibula.
But yeah,
I don't think they should get billions a year.
But they
they do.
I know they
So
do.
give it to
So give it
Le'Veon
to-
Bell.
Give it to the guy.
All right, so if he's not on the Steelers, where's he gonna go? I bought his
He'll
jersey last year.
Really?
Cocksucker
You bought
Yeah.
a jersey?
for the wife.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care.
I
Quit
was
playing
like,
with
I can't
that.
see you-
He's gonna go
Jesus
somewhere.
Christ, I
He'll
can
go
hear it popping.
somewhere.
Yeah, anybody would be glad to take him. He'll go to
Well,
the
for the
Cincinnati-
record,
Fuck.
she's on your
We'll
side
take
too.
him with the Chiefs.
I'm going up a fucking the river over here on my own.
Well, I don't.
Hey.
I don't support management.
How much
even
did
when I'm in it.
I was thinking about it. How much did Elroy make back then?
Well, he was
Oh.
his
'Cause I
first
know-
contract. He was the first guy to make $1 million a
That's
year.
what I mean,
and
it
people were
probably-
like out of their
5, I
mind.
thought.
That's so
Well,
crazy.
his
to
first
think.
contract
That's why I
Just
was
$1
in
million.
wondering.
1983, they gave him $1 million. He was the first guy to get $1 million in a
I
year.
wonder what that translates to now, from 93 to now.
Fucking
Probably
probably,
a lot
probably
much.
like 600,000.
You don't think it's gone up $1 million?
Maybe.
No, it's
Maybe.
definitely
I'm
gone
sure
up.
it has. It's just a joke.
No, just things cost more money this day and age. That's all.
He looks
Yeah,
terrible.
do you know how much
Yeah.
a gallon of milk is?
You know
He
how
can't.
much
He
a
needs
light
more
bulb
millions.
was in
I don't drink
fucking
milk.
1804?
But so even at his peak, he probably wasn't making that kind of money a year.
Oh no, but that was 20 odd years ago. Yeah.
So I wonder what he was making.
Well, Pat Bolin was busy.
We need
He
a
was still
intern
around.
to look up
Pat
stuff for
Bolin.
us.
He spends all his money
Oh,
on.
You should get
Fur
Shit Boy.
coats.
Oh,
Well,
no,
he's
he would
been
never
doing that.
work Mondays.
Yeah.
Shit Boy would be a good intern, though.
My buddy said he'll do it.
Speaking of him,
What are we
Maybe after-
interning
oh, yeah.
Timmy. He said he would
for the program?
run all this shit
That'd be
for
dope.
me.
That'd
I
be
don't
cool.
have to do it.
So you could be more free.
Yeah, I'm already free as a bird, dude.
You guys want to see me get real quiet?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
He can't resist
Don't
it.
do
Wait, before you do
it.
that, tell us about the Broncos game with Shit Boy.
Well,
Oh, I've been
There's
waiting.
gotta be some good stories.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't that crazy, but the best part was like when they missed a field goal at the end, he was collapsed on the railing with his hands on his head like this.
Oh, yeah,
And I'm
that's
like-
all I could think of was when that.
And I'm like, Matt,
too.
should we go? We were there for like 40, 55 minutes or something like that. Oh, he was just devastated.
After the game,
Oh yeah, he wouldn't move. The people next to us that were trying to get through were they're like, I got to pick up my daughter, and he's just,
I love you, Tartar. He actually listens to this too, so I think it's funny.
oh, it was great. I loved it.
oh, he knew there'd be a tartar.
But we
story.
were, it wasn't even because the whole thing. It was. I don't even know what happened. In
I'm
the
sure
football
you guys
game
had a good time.
because we kept on going up every 10 seconds and buying like 4 beers and
That's
bringing
what
them
I heard.
back.
I was surprised he went up there.
We had
sent me
like we had like a case of beer. We didn't even watch the game. I don't even know how the hell.
That really surprised me.
And we were just sitting
He was
there.
drunk when he came in.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Give me your jewel."
But he sent me a Snapchat like
oh,
6
were you
minutes
guys
into
doing
the first
jewels
quarter.
there?
Yeah, I'm such a piece of shit too. The people that bought Sheila's tickets from her spent like $600, and they're just like going, "Oh, this is so amazing, this and that." And I'm like, "I don't give a shit. This is my family's. Fuck you. I don't care about
Yeah.
nothing." I'm like
love
so
it.
privileged. I'm just like this big fat guy, and they're
a
like, and
case
she's
of
holding up
beer.
like
A case of beer.
she's wearing like she's got this Von Miller sign, and she's trying to get all the players to sign him, and everybody's like, "Fuck you, bitch," and we're just like, I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you, bitch."
Matt sent me a Snapchat like 6 minutes into the first quarter, and he was like,
You see
I
how
think,
close those
I
seats
think
are?
everybody thinks we're dating because every time I get up, Matt keeps smacking my ass.
Oh yeah. Well, and then there was they put us on the kiss cam, and I went deep on them. For real? Oh yeah. I was just like,
This is.
I have the game recorder. I have to.
He was,
for the
Kids
blind
Cam's not on there,
listeners,
though.
he was
That-
wearing that bow tie, but a Bronco one.
I was rooting for Demarius Thomas. I wasn't even rooting for the Broncos, and everybody. I think I was making like the lady
He had a
next to me.
Thomas jersey on.
He had the Thomas jersey on,
He
and
kicked butt, didn't he?
the first quarter, he had like
the
87
first
yards in the
scripted
first quarter.
plays, but then the rest of the game he didn't know. The
They didn't
playbook.
even throw anything to him.
Yeah.
But I'm just like
'cause
going
he-
every time he caught a ball, I'm like standing up, like, yeah, he's vegan. And I'm sure that woman was like, this guy's an asshole. I was like, yeah, my grandfather got these seats in 1960.
So I'll do whatever the fuck
Do
I
what
want.
I want. These are my seat.
63.
You're in my seat. You get out of my seat.
Yeah, I
But
wish
then,
I was
And then I was
going.
all drunk, and then he went up to get some beers. I mean, we must have spent like $900 on beers, and they wouldn't let us back down, or they
this is
wouldn't
a
let
bunch
him
of
back
bullshit.
down because they put the tickets
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
phone, right? So he's standing up there, and he calls me, and I have to go up there and get him. I'm like, I paid $700 for these fucking tickets, and I'm missing this play because of your stupid fucking phone thing. I'm like just acting like the biggest piece of shit ever, and then it's like, very sorry, sir. I know that you're priority number 64, 1960, your great grandfather, and you would love to watch the game. I'm not a good man.
I love it.
That's the only time I act ritzy too.
Yeah.
That's because
I would definitely.
That shit's some deep rooted shit.
Yeah, especially
Those
if you're down there
seats.
in those expensive ass seats. How much are those seats for real? Do you
They're
know?
like $2 something a
I've-
seat.
I've got no
Two
idea.
something? That's
I have no
insane.
idea. Actually, I could probably look it up. I
Who
got
pays that for a fucking football?
Way
game?
too many people.
Marty, I was talking to Marty about like the time he went to the Super Bowl or whatever, and he was telling me that, like his face value or stakes were like 16 grand.
Why is his face so much? Face value joke.
Yep.
Hey,
You got it?
Oh,
Why don't
yeah.
you take
But
that cap off? I
Imagine
think you
paying
got-
that for one fucking sporting event. Go
I
fuck
know.
yourself.
And a lot of Conrad's done that too. But the funny is he went to the one that was where the Broncos scored like 3 points
That's hilarious.
Uh,
and then like fumbled it immediately and then lost real bad. So
I remember that.
all that shit for nothing.
That's
Yeah.
before I moved here.
Oh, they're only 182 a ticket, but which is still
Only?
psychotic. But it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's psychotic.
I
as
thought they were
fuck.
going to be way worse for like
thought
Yeah, I
they were
would thought it was
2
more
for
for
sure.
sure.
front row 50-yard line.
Well, that's why I tell girls
imagine paying
when
a-
I'm on AOL chat in the middle of the night. My Bronco tickets are worth $3.22 a piece.
ASL.
I
A-
paid.
AOL chat room.
ASL.
Well, but
Eight
then
sex
the-
location. I know what you're talking about.
See.
I don't know what he's talking about. What is it?
That's the old fucking creeper chat room. When
really.
you're talking to some
Yeah,
ASL.
Of course, you two know.
Well,
You never
What does
learned
that mean?
chat room?
That
Ass,
was back
ass
when the
long?
Age
internet
sex
became into
it
the
means
house.
age sex location.
Yeah.
8. Oh, you're getting down to the point.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the first thing you ask.
I would have been the worst FBI agent. They're like, I don't know, this ASL thing, they all just seem to be having a good time.
You got a good point though. We would. That's kind of weird that we know that.
Fucking creeps.
Nowadays, that's weird as fuck. Chat room shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they're still there.
I'm sure they are, but they're probably creepy as fuck now.
Were they
Yeah.
mainly on
Can I-
the
can I
Whenever
buy
like
porno
they first
cameras
came out.
for when gals are sitting back there just like yeah.
I'm pretty
and,
sure
like,
those
all
are
the-
still pretty popular.
Oh,
Yeah, those are for sure.
Those are the only chat
I've
rooms
never
I've
gotten
seen
onto
on
one
the
because
internet.
I'm a deviant and I would probably
There's
spend
so
the rest
much
of my
porn
money
out
on
there.
it.
Why would you pay for it?
That's what I mean.
I don't get it.
But then I might like it.
Just to have a girl pretty much shout out your name, be like, oh,
Well, I tried. I went on one like 9 million years ago, and they
a
were all
webcam deal.
webcam deal. I'm like,
There.
we're talking 15 years ago,
Yeah.
and it was some Russian girl, and she was like asking me stuff I liked, and then something. It wasn't even like a thing, and then she was asking me the books I liked, and then she was like correcting my spelling. I'm like,
She didn't
no, it's not.
masturbate.
No, Nabokov. Nabokov is not spelled it's Nabokov. You fool! You fucking fool!
God, that's great.
Let's see if Mark's been on here in a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
this
there,
is
Mark?
a conference call. Go on,
poor
get some
shit boy.
dabs, son.
No, I think ship. Oh, I guess the field goal. But yeah, that's all I thought about. Once it missed, I was like, oh man,
Yeah, that's the first thing
I was
I
like,
said.
that just
I think you
ruined-
said it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
that just ruined their experience.
Not mine, his.
I want to.
Yeah, I actually felt happy for you and then sad for Dan. I was like, Chris is having a great time right now with this.
You know, we should really do is bring Paul to a game.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I've been going to games since I was yay tall,
I know,
just
and-
like you and my grandparents.
No,
They
you should
got
just
their
bring
own
Dante
seats.
to a game.
might
you
lose
know
our
you're gonna
tickets.
lose.
But he wouldn't even be watching. He'd be watching the
Oh, we'd be dude. We'd
those
have a fucking
deets
blast.
on what do they call it?
Yeah, it's
Well, I know,
fantasy.
but I don't want to. The people around us.
Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. I used to be a sports photographer there. I used to get on the field going
I
to
go,
see entrance as the fucking strippers.
What was I gonna say?
You go down on the deets.
Oh, we're going to the Steelers game, and I'm
You
gonna be
and
like,
Kay?
Le'Veon Bell is a bitch. Le'Veon Bell, and I'll try to like start a chant.
I love you, Levy.
He's not even playing.
Well, you guys slightly persuaded me, but I still want to.
He's still.
I want to be
No,
on one
I
of them
understand.
shows.
Like if I was offered $13 million
I would
to go
obviously
get,
do it.
yeah, but he,
He deserves more.
yeah, he's.
And it doesn't necessarily deserve more, but if everybody in the league's getting paid more,
I didn't
he deserves
realize
more.
that. I just thought he was
Right.
an asshole. But that's how much research I did. I watched Sports Center for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was just some guy was like, "Can you believe him? Who does him think he is?"
Nah, I think most people are probably on his side. Oh yeah, I just changed. I forgot all about the reason I went to. I was going to bring up the Lexus dealership.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
So I was sitting in the. What you do is you drive into this. They make you drive in the building, which
beautiful.
scares
Right.
me.
Oh yeah.
It's nice, though.
And
You
then
just
your name.
drive, and there's like, we're very rich. Just drive right through the glass.
We replace it every time.
On the light, there's these big old screens that up there. There must be some sort of tracking device in the car.
Oh, reckon.
I'm sure that hurts your feelings.
Wow, you good. I understand all that.
And it goes, Dyer, your appointment. And it's like
Wow.
on all the screens.
It's probably just your license plate, though. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I think it's they have like a RF chip or something.
that's kind of crazy.
They got some fucking
I don't
fat
care.
bitch.
I don't
named
care
Becky
either.
upstairs
I'll give up my
that I'm
fucking
gonna
all that
type in.
freedoms for
Well,
more
and it
convenience.
actually works on like the
Fuck
collision
that.
shit. So if I run into something, I want them to know where the fuck I am.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to drive.
Oh yeah, I had a one too many, and I fucking just clipped this.
I
old
won't
lady
drink and drive.
Who just had a stroke, and
I
I pulled
don't-
over to help.
Well,
her.
then-
I've
so-
never understood that argument. I'll let you go on. But
So I look up at the screen when the next car comes through, and then it says like I don't know, some generic Jew name, Gerald Schwartz,
right.
and
Generic cheating.
and then it says elite customer below it.
Oh,
And I was like, what the
shit.
fuck is this elite son of a bitch? So immediately I paid attention to him the whole entire time. So, then you go into this waiting area before they call you up there, and then they tell them what you want done.
and they have
And
a
you
bunch
can
of free
clip off all the
drinks.
stuff. And I can still do like 3 things on a car. Like,
Oh,
no, I ain't
can't do
touching
shit.
no oil.
I can change the
Alright.
oil on a car. And
I
that's
probably
about it.
could, but I don't want to.
Give it a.
What are
yeah,
your
anybody
3
could. It's
things?
super easy.
Wiper blades, I could change the air filters.
oh, nice.
Give it a-
I could put some wiper fluid in there.
There you are.
Use the 5 clipper. Give it a trim.
Exactly.
You can do anything on a car if you YouTube it first.
I'm sure, but I'm not going to break it. I'm going to let someone else break it.
Right.
I want you to put a Daisy decal on my
And
hubcaps.
just
I
like
can
I
do
said,
that.
I'm lazy as fuck. So anyway, Mr. Elite Customer, we're waiting in the room, and then car salesmen, they're just as bad as house salesmen. They're just fucking full of shit pricks. And he says to an old guy, "Hey, where you been? I've been calling you like an hour," just like joking. And Mr. Elite Customer's like, "Oh yeah, that's a good way to talk to the customers." And I happen to be sitting next to him, and I'm looking at him like, whatever, I don't give it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you, you prick.
Yeah, the man.
And my car was nicer than his too. Fuck the
I
elite.
believe
And I
you.
don't know what makes him elite.
Yeah.
He just.
But
He
so
pays an extra $14.
he's
a
got
month.
more fuck away money.
like 10 minutes go by, and I'm just sitting there reading the news, just getting pissed off about that Le'Veon Bell. And the guy comes back that said that to him. And he was like, gentlemen, like puts his hand on my shoulder. I just want you to know.
Oh God, don't touch
It
me.
was just
ever.
wasn't a joke. It was a joke. I've known that guy a long time. And I'm looking, I'm like, I said, it was him. I said, fucking, I don't give a shit.
me into that bullshit.
I was
He was like,
Yes.
not only will you
it was him.
apologize to me, you'll apologize to all those men out there.
And so fucking he thought I was associated with it, so he probably thought I was the biggest prick in the world. Fucking pissed me off. Elite customer.
What was that?
Hey, yo,
What was the
Mark
movie where they
Tape.
filmed
Yo,
that whole
Mr.
guy's
hang on,
life?
2 seconds. Mr.
Joe
Mark,
TV or
Mark
something like
Tape.
that?
Mark Tape.
I feel
right
like
now,
Patrick
write
would
down
be a
the
good-
time of this podcast.
You'd be a good candidate.
That was a
for
good
that.
What is it?
punchline.
Remember that old movie where they filmed
Mark
like the
Tape.
guy's like everyday actions in life? I think it's Joe TV.
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't
it's-
this the Truman Show?
No, it's something different. Truman Show's good though.
It was
but you'd
just
be a
like-
good candidate for Truman
Because
Show.
weird
too.
shit happens all the time. I think it's more that I just notice it more because I.
Yeah.
You got a lot of time.
You get some
got a
comedy
lot of
gold out of
inner-
I wrote a
inner
joke
dialogue.
in, when they had some sort of show. This is one of the first jokes I actually wrote down.
Yeah.
It was about it was an idea for one of those shows called reality TV was when it first started.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah, you get 19 girls to bang this one dude with HIV, and you call it Joe Positive, and you let him know at the end of the thing. But I know, but it was more detailed than
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And the only
yeah.
person I ever got to laugh at was my grandfather. No, he was like, Joe Positive, yeah, that's it.
Those ACDCs.
Oh boy,
Those ACDCs.
what am I gonna do,
ACDC.
Cliff?
Yo, Matt, you used to write jokes at some point. You actually sent
Whenever I,
me
was,
a couple.
whenever I broke my ankle, I was
Yeah,
trying to work on it
yeah.
a little bit, but
Hey, while you're
I
on
tried
the
to
do
phone,
what?
recently.
addicted to your phone, looking up like
No, I'm trying to look up this TV.
He's
the
looking
movie I
at
was talking
pictures of Patrick Mahomes, like, yeah.
about. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Kermit.
Oh boy.
Well, that guy,
yeah.
he's got talent.
So far as
You know,
football-
this has been perfect time because,
He's gonna beat every record.
you know, I don't know anything about sports, and so whenever customers try to talk, I try to bullshit through the sports.
yeah.
And the Mahomes guy, you know, if he keeps at it, he'll be another Hall of Famer.
I
we haven't
hear-
had one of
He's
them in a
already
while.
got- I think he's already slated himself for the Hall of
No,
Fame.
you gotta
You
have
gotta-
stats.
you
You have
gotta
to
have,
have
like,
stats.
6
He's
years
broken like so many records.
Yeah, but you can't have one
Yeah.
year. You gotta have like
You
right,
might
right,
like-
obviously.
you
But
might
I'm
have-
saying,
if he does this for another 5 or 6 years, yeah.
yeah,
If he,
definitely. I think
you know,
he's
he
gonna
might
beat
have
Peyton
5
Manning's record
touchdowns
for
or
most
whatever in a
touchdowns in
game,
single
but then
season.
that's still only 5 touchdowns. That's not near the record of the touchdown record.
He's on track. He's beating every
Well, you know-
On track.
every week.
You know what
He's
Cliff
beating
says?
every week record.
You know what Cliff says?
Well, I'll start Cliff in a second.
Same as they always figure out a black quarterback.
Yeah, he's
I'm joking. That's Cliff.
kind of black.
Cliff.
I
Cliff
don't
says.
know what he looks like.
Kermit the Frog.
But this is what I get to say is he's on track for being the next superstar. That Cutler could have had it, but he was an asshole. And all of them are like, yeah, he was an asshole.
Cutler.
So this is the only time I've been able to talk sports with customers where they agree with me.
Yeah.
Because you saw how it went earlier.
Yeah.
That's usually how it is. They're like, you don't know nothing. And
Oh, you get a lot of them people that. Well, I mean,
Dude,
you
we
got
get so many
Tartar.
sports
Dude,
fans.
Fuck
in our
that,
fucking restaurant.
dude.
That's what I
You
usually
send
do.
Tartar.
Tartar's
on
the
them.
worst.
That's what I
Just be
do. I
Yo,
send Tartar at 'em.
I'm a Tartar your ass. All right,
Oh.
yo. And
I
then
remember
they could
what it
fucking
was.
Bro,
bullshit
we
and
we
you walk
really,
away with the
we're
tip.
not
Tartar
even
was, like,
joking.
watching
Somebody
it.
was like,
he hit me.
somebody's like, yeah, Petey Joe threw for almost 294 yards today, and I was really impressed with all that stuff. And he plays for Central High School, and we're like, Tartar.
Exactly.
Do you remember? It was,
That'd be a good name for his podcast.
it was like
Let me tartar you.
a couple
What'd you
weeks
say?
ago, but Tartar was like super pissed at some college game that was going on.
Oh, he wouldn't talk to anyone, and he pissed off Marty because
But then-
Marty was trying to talk to him.
But
and he's like,
Angelo was
he
working.
would not talk to him.
I just thought it was funny. I was like, "Hey, Angelo, I'll give you $10 if you," because they were like rushing for their touchdown. They're like a second and goal or some shit like that. I was like, "Angelo, I'll give you $10 if you grab the remote and just turn the TV off right now." And he did it. I was like,
Oh,
"Yes!"
Atta
Matt
boy.
got so pissed at me.
You son of a bitch. That's the same night you paid him
Yep,
to punch what's his name in
I
the
paid
dick.
him for a good amount of things that night. That
Who
was
did he
funny.
punch in the dick?
You
Jack.
weren't there?
No.
I had to yell at everybody.
Yeah, you guys. Were
He
bad.
punched Jack in the dick?
Because I
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Well, how did Jack
No,
feel
he
about
didn't.
that?
Angela
Horrible.
kicked him in the dick.
I know,
Punched
but
I
him.
didn't. Yeah,
But Jack, did he punch
Oh, he
Angelo
wanted to
back?
kill Angelo, but he knew. You could see in his face, like, if you weren't the person in this.
I was wasted.
What would
I
he
thought it was
care?
funny.
Jack doesn't give a shit about who Angelo is. I don't
No.
give a shit.
I'm just saying, I think he was trying to respect because he was part of the family.
Yeah.
Andy was underage. I think that was more it. Andy's trying to be a teacher, so.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see that teacher beat the shit out of that
Yeah, that
kid?
was
Hell
that.
yeah. Did you see
It
that,
was
brother?
crazy.
Nah.
Can I get
Ah, he
another
whooped
swig
his
of the
ass.
whiskey?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you didn't see this?
No, what'd he do?
This,
kid-
I didn't. Well, they didn't film the beginning. You know, they
Yeah,
want to
it's
blame
just one of those
everything on the
things, but-
kid.
The kid was like taunting him, like he was yelling at him or something. He was like, he pushed the teacher, and then he was taunting him. He was like, "Come beat my ass, old man! Come beat my ass!"
And he fucking
And then he
snapped.
did. The teacher just snapped.
And he didn't
And
just
just
hit
beat
him.
the
He followed him around the room, hitting
He
him.
hit him like 6 times.
Oh, way more than that,
He
I
got
think.
fired. He's
Oh, he
arrested,
missed
everything.
several more times.
I'm like, man.
I really enjoyed it.
but it's
though.
like a 17-year-old kid too. I'm just like, I almost kind of like, I feel for the teacher. Like,
And that dumb kid thought
obviously,
he
he's
was
in a
going to win.
position of power. He shouldn't do that shit. But
I hope they give him an award.
fuck.
Well, I'm sure
'Cause I-
Fox News would probably hire him as a commentator.
Yeah.
Like, you
What
could-
is Fox News?
Oh,
That's
who's
a robot.
the bitch that got naked?
All I know about the Fox is
Megyn
they
Kelly?
got the
Yeah.
no,
See
they
that?
got the Simpsons on the
She put-
Fox. They got
She
the
put
X Files
old
on the
semi-nude
Fox.
photos of herself on Facebook. If people
They
and
got
all
the-
was only sharing them with people that could prove that they voted.
Who?
Megan
In
Kelly.
living color.
One
on
of the blonde,
Fox.
and that might not be Megan Kelly, but it's one of the.
So you
I
get
think
to see her
I wanna
chi-chis
say
if you
this-
vote?
The Mad
No,
TV
she's got
on the
covered.
Fox.
Oh, that's fuck that.
I was like, Jesus,
I
desperate
need more
Democrats.
incentive to vote. Tits.
I remember
That's
last
probably
election,
not a bad idea.
He was some fucking
That's
porn
about the only
stars.
way to get them kids out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
They say them kids is kind of voting this time. We'll find out tomorrow.
What happens when you hit a certain age when you start blaming everything on the kids?
Do we have anything crazy that we're voting on tomorrow?
I
Here,
still have to fill mine
besides,
I'm voting. I saw that Elroy said vote no on 2012 or 112, so I
Right.
voted for it.
Oh, absolutely, 1,000%.
I just know Missouri's voting
I
on
don't
weed.
know what it is.
I don't think they're gonna. I think they pass medical, but I don't think they can pass recreational in a non-presidential election.
out. Why are you on the floor?
You know, I don't know what the fuck just happened here.
Yo, I just moved my studio down here. You could smoke and shit. There's a subwoofer. There's tables. There's a
There's a lot of dust.
Dude, it's
lot of
nice that there's
dust.
a
We
lot.
lost to Sabado. He was right here next to.
Who the
was a
fuck is
float
Sabado?
You're Finkelstein. I
Yeah, that's
forgot.
goddamn right.
Oh, I guess we
Fucking
had
Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
You gonna start or you want me to start?
You go for it.
Fucking Cliff Notes. Fucking Cliff
It's the
Notes.
Halloween Cliff Notes. There's a ghost in the background.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
Same as that faggot Polis. He looks like he's gonna be the next. What is he running for?
Governor.
Yeah, next governor. I wonder if he's gonna be like that N-word Obama and try to get this fucking healthcare bullshit passed. Fuck that motherfucker. And he said the N-word out all the way.
Jeez.
And I haven't
Oh,
heard him
no.
do that in a long time.
He did it. Actually, mine has something to do with it. He must be real mad about the election. Only his was a little sweeter. It was said the first time I fucked Sherry, she turned to me and she say, "My mother told me that N-words would fuck that way," and I said,
So is that what he is?
"I guess I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Maybe he is. I don't know."
He did go to, what was that? Black school.
Manual.
Manual.
Get a cotton swab, dude.
You think Manual would be a Hispanic school?
I look blurry.
It's because you ruined everything down there.
Must be a smudge on my glasses.
Oh
Hang
fuck!
on.
I'll fuck you in the honky hole, Sherry.
Oh, yo. So
He's always fucking
I
shit.
tell you some true tale real quick.
Okay.
There's a man
Yeah, let me put it on his camera.
in Asia that they call him Donkey Boy. He drives the vehicle and is always close to the door. But God forbid you ever come across a
The crust with a T?
whatever you find
That's
you
one of
find
my-
yourself eating a whole roast of donkey, and if you don't want to finish your plate, don't worry, Donkey Boy will
He's
eat
just
it.
called Donkey Boy.
Oh, Donkey Boy gonna get at
That
it.
made
Said,
me- I gotta
I
blow
couldn't.
my nose.
I couldn't finish my donkey. I wish there was a donkey boy
Oh,
around.
Donkey will finish it.
Donkey will finish it.
Yeah.
Look at his
Little
head's just
donkey.
floating
Yeah,
around.
we're supposed to make this shit float somehow for Mark.
No, you just gotta wear black.
Have
all
any of you
black.
guys? Maybe I should wait for Chris. But have you guys seen the Adam Sandler docu?
No,
stand up yet?
I bet he has.
I just heard he did a great tribute to Chris Farley, but I haven't been giving myself time to watch it yet.
Yeah.
Old cocaine Farley,
all right.
Cocaine
a big
Farley.
man like that. can't-
Speedball Farley. more
Oh
like.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was Speedball.
Your
That's
heart
what
can't
killed
handle
him.
that.
Yeah, it's insane.
If you're healthy, it can't handle that. And he was a big boy.
Yeah.
Do you know how much? If you were on speed, do you know how much food you have to eat to maintain that weight? Actually, gain weight.
No, actually.
It'd have to be a shit ton. Even though that's probably zero basis of science or reality. It's just my assumption.
Yeah, who knows? Because, I mean, isn't Adderall the same thing as fucking meth? I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
it's
These are all new drugs to me.
Yeah.
I want to produce the show.
No,
Whoa. You,
this
I'm
is
pretty
sensitive
good at
equipment.
it. No, I know. Don't worry. I did serve my time in
You
the
kidding?
sound room for 2 years with videography
Did you get
and hardware.
one thing recorded that whole time?
Yeah. I
did you
guess
record,
I got
did
a
you
lot
ever
of hot
record
shit
a whole show
recorded.
without having to smoke 3 cigarettes?
I've recorded several shows.
You're such a good boy.
It's just that they're
No, I want you to be on mic.
Yeah,
dude.
honestly.
I'll have a
How
mic
they
in the
go.
back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want I want somebody to chime in every once in a while, but you know, you don't.
All I know is I'm a good orchestrator.
Thank
That's
you.
all I can tell you.
You thank you.
Hey, thank you.
I was
So-
watching. You guys watch the Netflix?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I know you
got
don't.
No, none of that.
There's that new haunted show.
All right.
Hill House.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
That
liked
shit
it a
was
lot.
great.
I don't
liked
really,
it a lot.
You know, I didn't really pay attention to anything but the mom's tits.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I really like that woman. I want to intercourse her.
You should watch her.
I
You
don't
watch
even know her
Entourage?
name.
She gets naked in
Well,
Entourage.
the reason
Oh,
why
that's
is
a
because
sweet-
You can probably just Google
Nude
that.
naked.
You could probably just Google that chick's name and Entourage naked scene.
Shouldn't
Not have to
even
watch the
look at
series.
Don't
One-
take me off.
But
Don't do
I was thinking while I was watching it is it's stupid to have hot women. Well, maybe it's just because I'm a pervert and scary things.
Can't pay attention.
That's because I just got a boner the whole time and I ain't that scared.
And that's what makes serial
But at
killers.
the same time,
they're
would,
ripping her throat out and her tits are everywhere. I
Would
got
you have
it.
watched
Look
that
at it. Look at
storyline?
him. Look at him.
would you have watched the storyline with ugly chicks?
Well, it'd be scarier.
Maybe, but
'Cause
it
I wouldn't
wasn't
just
good
be-
enough to support.
I'd be like, hey, ghost, get out
Every
the way.
chick
I
in
want to
that
see
was
them
hot.
tits.
Yeah,
Hey, move it.
I get what
Hey.
you're saying.
I really love
I
the
jumped
fact
a
that
few
this show
times.
is turning more back into a comedy skit than an actual like reality. I
you ever do
dig it.
Office?
I just
What
dig
is
it. I don't know.
reality,
I feel
man?
good, man. I feel good with.
I'll do a reality
our
skit for
comedy.
you.
Cool.
Yeah, that's ruining your whole thing. I was going to the grocery store the other day with my daughter and my wife, and I'm walking in, and I just, for some reason, I turn around and I'm holding Mina like this, and I turn around and I bite her on the face,
It's because that's what you fucking do to
and
kids.
she started screaming. And I thought I only sort of nibbled it a little bit,
Right.
but but her face is all red and like tears are just going down her eyes,
like, bleeding.
And Noemi's like, "What happened? What happened?" And I'm just like, "I don't remember anymore."
She wanted Cheerios.
I bit her face, Noemi. I was hungry.
Nobody saw it and like put you on.
It was the other day, right around Halloween.
So you might be on TMZ.
Did you guys dress her up or anything
Performance
for
art.
Halloween?
No. We were like, we
Local
kept on
BB
talking
men.
about doing it. We're like, well, in our neighborhood, even had like a little Halloween parade a
trick-or-treating.
couple of weeks before. We just put her in her pajamas and we're like,
Next year, like dress her up as like Hitler or something.
Well, Cliff
Well,
kept
get the
asking.
fuck
like,
out of here,
Go viral,
dude.
with
Fuck
it,
you.
know?
You're the fucking what were you calling yourself at the
Aryan.
beginning? There you go. You dress your own fucking shit up like Hitler.
I don't have a
tell-
kid.
Don't tell
Yeah,
my man
blue
how
eye.
to dress
If I
his
had a-
little daughter up. What are you?
You got
fucking
a dog,
pervert? Are you
dress
looking
your
to
dog
pick
up
her up
as
on
a-
Halloween or some
Look how
shit?
angry he is.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
what the fuck?
No, I was just
Same as,
coming out
uh,
with facts.
same
I'm
as-
telling
Make his
this
baby
man
go
how to
viral.
drop his daughter up while she goes trick or treating alone.
All right, it was a
Something that you'd be
suggestion,
into.
my
I'm
bad.
sorry. I just want to bust some balls. I mean, like, let's get in it a little bit. Come on.
Oh.
This is our own show. Hey.
Same as. Your brother said you're taking the daughter trick or treating this year. You know how he's always like makes lies between the two of us. He's trying to bake up the brand. The
He
band.
wants to. Yeah, he wants to.
Or brand. We're
It's like
branding.
same
Yeah,
as your
your
brother
brand.
said that you effed like an N.
F like an N.
I bet you he's got a giant dick.
Oh, you.
He's a
can-
man's man. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably all leather.
But I bet he watches a lot of interracial porn.
Oh, I hope so.
And he just does.
He's
just
that
like,
stat that like Pornhub always points to in the Midwest. Just
Nah,
interracial
he's
porn.
a man of drawings. He don't have no magazines. He ain't got no motherfucking
No, he
TV,
doesn't-
no
that's
internet.
true, though. He
He's
does
got
not have,
sketches, handheld sketches,
He
in
doesn't-
trees and wood.
Fuck, I'm telling you what, the projector takes porn to a whole new level.
You ever heard of
170-inch
Google?
screen.
You can see her butthole real good.
Yeah, up on close.
Hey, Google.
Stay away from
Same
Elvis.
as you Google F like an N.
I called her Angel Pussy because she only likes it in the asshole.
They say angel pussy?
Angel Pussy. Nobody ever been in there, but the butthole they go in there all the time. That's why that pussy's an angel and that butthole the devil.
She's a Catholic.
Go
I
down
heard,
there to Louisiana. I'll show you a good time with some barbecue.
I heard a porn star chick how they get prepared
I love
for
how you
anal.
just read your notes.
How do they do
That
it?
was solid.
I'm curious.
They eat like a couple cups of corn as their last meal.
That's
And when all the
gross as
corn
fuck
comes
to
out, they
think
know
about.
they're empty.
Wow.
And
that
then
is
they do the
gross as
intimate.
Fuck.
It is time to go
God.
in the butthole.
So if she doesn't, I wonder if she counts it, because what if you leave a kernel in there and it comes out during the scene? That would be embarrassing. It would be like on one of those folly shows.
What if it
The
goes?
fuck are you guys talking about?
What if it goes right up his dick hole? And when it's time for the
For us to explain what we're talking about now is the greatest stuff. So I feel like we
No, I
should.
was just
He's
curious.
talking about how girls
Oh,
that do
good.
anal and porn eat corn before as their only meal because then it comes out.
They
clean.
know that was their last.
But he was
meal.
saying, what if you like have a kernel like come out on the dick? And that's when you jumped in.
All right,
and
then
so
you
anyway,
interrupted
what's
his
next
joke.
on the notes?
You interrupted his joke.
Which
Oh,
joke
my
was I
bad.
telling?
Yeah,
He was riffing.
I was riffing.
he was riffing.
that's it.
I don't got nothing. I know one day my dad is going to be interviewed by some sort of thing, and they're going to ask, "Well, what to tell what your father was like?" And he was like, "Well, he liked to drink rose lemonade with gin, and he was a very masculine man.
He was a genius writer ever since the get-go.
Oh, he never did anything. He sat around. He thought I didn't know that he was jerking off in the toilet, but I knew he was what he was doing in there because he would be in there crying, and everybody."
Well, no need to cry at your dick.
Kind of reminds me of that Dom Davidoff joke. Yeah, I'd come home, my dad, like he'd lie and things. He'd get high in the bathroom. I'd knock on the door. I'd hear, I'm in the garage.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah, I feel bad for my daughter. She's
Well, they seem to be making progress.
like, I feel like I do all right, but I also feel like
Nah,
I'm
he's a good dad.
a
You're there
drunken-
all the time.
drunken piece of shit.
You just are different at nighttime.
Yeah,
As
she
long as
goes
you're
to
not
bed.
abusive,
It's
drunken
like
piece
they're
of
trying
shit. Drunken piece of shit's usually the best dads.
What happens at
Actually,
werewolves are nighttime ones.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're.
So
a
they're
drunken
gonna
piece
ask
of
the
shit.
daughter. They're gonna ask her, "What?
Oh,
what
we
was
go
your
with that,
your
too.
dad was a werewolf?
Yeah,
He
Daddy
was
goes-
very different at nighttime.
He
Yeah.
went out and ate
Wolves.
people's faces all the time.
You did eat her poor face.
I got to let you know this, Christopher. Ever since like I don't know, like mid-July. Well, I mean all the time, but
All the time, but mostly in mid-July.
till onward. I love the fact that you come prepared with like different outfits, just your different uniforms. And this
like it,
this
though.
week you shaved and cut all everything, huh?
You know, I shaved as my guess.
So to match the bow tie.
Because
And I'm
it's shave November.
exactly.
Oh.
Look at my
You
bald
know,
brain.
and
Have
you
you
know-
seen the whole incel thing movement going on right now?
What does
Because
that have to do
incels are
with-
so popular.
Does it have to do with Shave November?
So it's Proud Boys? No, it's No Nut November. That's like a whole
Oh.
thing. But Dante
do
was
you know
like,
what this is? The
Dante
incel?
comes to me and asked me like if I was participating in it, like seriously, and I was like,
Dante
Oh, I
better
do.
not.
I thought he was joking, and I was like,
You know the guy
yeah,
that
No
started.
Nut November,
what an
dude. I'm not gonna
incel
jerk
is?
off or
Yeah, it's
fucking
someone that
sleep with somebody.
Nobody will fuck him.
Yeah, and they
incel.
blame the women.
Yeah, and they blame the women.
Yeah,
and
it's
you know who?
fucking weird.
But you know who started the Proud Boys, right?
Yeah, it's Gavin McManus, right?
A black guy.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
No,
that
it
was
was
Gavin.
it was like it was this black guy that started this whole thing, and it got adopted by these neo Nazis, and so now he like goes around talking about how they should not be doing.
But Dante is like actually like
He's not
participating
gonna fuck his
in-
woman for a month.
or masturbate.
Well, I mean, I could do that easy. We've been together 15
Yeah,
years.
but-
Yeah,
or
but no,
masturbate.
yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
no.
No
no,
Nut
no.
November means nothing.
There goes. It
But
hits like it hits 11 o'clock,
Sure.
and if I haven't come, I'm like,
right, I
I
understand
know.
not having sex, whatever. But to plan not having sex for a whole month is weird.
That is pretty weird.
That's like gay.
hey, bitch, get
It's
away
not
from
gay.
me.
The gay guys are fucking
Yeah, the gay guys are
nonstop. They're having a great time in November. No Nut November.
No Nut November.
Very
That's the thing, though. That
foolish.
started this year.
Why do we have any campaign like that? They all drive me nuts.
Yeah,
I mean, that
I'm
should
with
get
you.
rid of Nazism. Don't come. Why the hell would we not?
It's weird as fuck. I don't even think it's healthy.
No,
That's not
it's
good for your
supposed
dick
to
at
be.
all. It makes your jizz fucking rancid, and it makes your.
Yeah, you can't make no babies
and
with rancid
it's bad
jizz.
for your prostate if you don't like come
If
about
you would have told me
12,
5
13
years
times a
ago,
day.
though, that a group of people would start No Nut November and people would actually participate, I would have been like,
They're like, hell,
bullshit.
Is that
hell,
what your-
Hitler, I will.
Is that what your whacking off prescription is? 12, 13 times a day. Keep that prostate good.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could.
I think I heard. I wonder if Mark's on here. He was saying he does it like
oh, yeah,
4
he
times a
likes
day.
them Proud Boys are on that podcast he listens to all the time.
Oh, it was. Yeah, they said that one. At the end of the show, they were like, "What was that tattoo?" Oh, well, nothing.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm
Nothing.
wrong.
Oh man! And then they looked it up, and he was a Proud Boy.
It's weird. Why are
is
you
weird.
proud? you're
Why do
not
you-
getting laid.
That's what I don't get about anything. I don't.
It was like this.
I'm embarrassed if I'm not getting laid.
It was a joke by this. This whole
I
thing
mean,
was
like
a
right.
joke.
since we
It's-
were kids.
That's what I've always felt like. It's like some 4chan just bullshit.
a rapper?
Troll. No, 4chan's like a Reddit. It's like Facebook, but for
I think
trolls.
that's 2 chains times 2, dude.
4chan!
I think that's what it is. Two times 2 chains. Hey, that's my new rap name. Not 4 chain. 2 times 2 chains.
That's what I love about 2 Chainz though is he never wears 2 chains. He's always got like 8.
So that's just not.
I'm like,
accurate.
why the fuck you call yourself 2 Chainz?
But I mean, like these people. I mean, even with your heritage, why do you? What are you so proud about? What the fuck does it matter? Seriously.
What's one? I
We've
go,
always teased our family about their WAP
I
horse
don't
shit.
understand any
And
of
it's
that
like
shit.
we're
That's-
36 times removed.
Any pride, I think, is ridiculous. Like even like American
Hey,
pride. I'm
you
like,
just
well,
said you were blonde hair, blue eye.
I was joking.
No,
Those
no,
were jokes.
no.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
You know,
you
I-
running for governor? Not now.
you know what I really hate, which isn't as malicious as some of these pride things, but these like native Coloradans.
Yeah.
Like why
That's
am
what I
so-
mean.
Yeah, fuck it.
How
like,
long's Colorado? It's not even. What is it? Maybe 200 years? Not even.
Well,
Not
they-
even.
Do you
I
guys
mean,
want? Do you
they're-
guys want to know a fact about native Coloradans? Like no
Fucking A.
bullshit. I will bring the certificate and we can hang out in the studio
Do
of
it.
the new wall.
the new wall.
I'm building a new wall inside the,
yeah.
in front of the other wall.
Do you remember that there, Governor Bill Owens?
Sure do.
Reckon you do, and you remember how you both wanted to have really like, young fucking sexual sex with my mother because she was a fox. You remember all
I
that?
don't
Mom
never
really a
seen your
fox?
mom, but I'm not opposed.
Oh, I reckon. I remember when Chris was like, "God damn your mother." Well,
Shit, I'll
Chrissy
fuck your
and
mom
then-
just for the story.
well, and then just
Fair enough.
the dudes in the kitchen. Anyway, long story short, we got ourselves a certificate signed by that there Governor
Saying
Bill
you're,
Owens. Back in the what was it? Reckon the old
that you're a
the old
pioneer.
the state that them Lobatos are the first to settle this here territory.
Gross.
That was down near the San Luis Valley, but
Who's that guy?
Well, I was going to say the
If you-
Spaniards like went to the San Luis Valley like 400 years ago, but then the Anasazi were building shit like it, and they're not even from there.
hey,
They're from Siberia.
If you get that,
my man,
if you
little
get that
history nut.
certificate
Yeah,
in
I'll
a
bring it.
frame,
Yeah.
it'll go on the wall. You're
Yeah.
a pioneer. You're a pioneer.
Getting shit on the
You're-
wall,
you're-
Polly.
yeah,
well,
but I
our
fucking-
family has those pioneer plates.
Oh, I know,
It's
and I don't-
disgusting.
no.
And we're not
That
even.
is so gross.
You
Like, who gives a
literally,
fuck.
you fell out of your mother's cunt near
Cunts
the
in this
Platte
fucking
River.
Yeah.
Who gives a
hole.
shit?
What part
Yeah.
of dirt did you land? Like it's so stupid.
it's-
I hate all of it. Flying cars eliminates. that,
I'm from
though.
Colorado. I don't have any fucking pride. I like living in Denver.
Yeah.
I like Denver.
Yeah,
I like the
it
city.
seems
I
like
like
a
all that
good
stuff.
territory.
Like the Denver area, but this doesn't even extend to the rest of Colorado. I don't give a shit about Colorado, and I also it's not like I'm from the Platte River
Right.
where the confluence meets.
No, use Italian.
I'm
Platte
Italian.
River-
But you're a pioneer
The
here
Platte
too.
River used to run through my old apartment.
Your
one of my old friends-
It
great-great-grandfather.
must have been pretty humid
Not
there.
like through the apartment. All right,
Fucking
next to
humid.
it.
Not
You
like
can't get
my
past me.
apartment.
We call it Dirty Sanchez Park.
This is
Like the park that it
Oh
ran
yeah,
through.
yeah.
I don't think I
I'm
know
very
that.
proud of my Italian heritage. My great-great-grandfather raped my great-great-grandmother.
And when she was 12 years
Uh,
old,
She was 12 years old. She didn't know it was coming. It was in an alley in Naples, and I just
You know what? 100 years
just
ago-
Happened to have been
adore it. I
blessed to be
adore
here.
it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hear what you're
100
saying.
years ago, 150 years ago, every woman got raped. Fucking deal with it.
all right then. He's a proud
Whoa.
boy.
That's your heritage, you proud boy.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, he likes his heritage.
That's a
You-
real speech from a rapist.
Yeah, you just look. I really
Here, I'll
wonder.
make a rape joke out of
Hey.
that. You know how that.
I just did.
Well, that's
Go
two.
for it.
What makes 9 out of 10
Pass
people
it
happy?
around.
What's that?
Gang rape.
Yo,
What,
pass it
on,
around.
the
You setting
Pornhub?
you up, Chrissy. You're on deck.
No, those ones that came over here through the Alaskan deal. They was just trying to
the
get.
Iditarod,
No, when they came to the United States or whatever it was.
the
Was
horseshoe.
that Roosevelt?
The Siberians that are
Yeah. I
now
know
the
you're talking
Native
about.
Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were trying to get away from the rape charges.
yeah, that's it. And they're like, we gotta get the.
Hey, I'm gonna walk down to there.
Did you guys know Eskimo's a racial slur?
Yes,
Yes.
it's in you.
I didn't realize that.
Inuit.
Get the fuck out of here, Matt. Don't
What do you call
worry.
those people?
Yo, brother.
Inuits!
You know me,
We just
I know
both said
you.
it.
Get the fuck out of here with
I
that
didn't
shit.
hear
We've known them as Eskimos up
Well, but
until
that
this
shows
day and
you-
age.
Right. If you in an igloo, you a fucking Eskimo.
Yeah, use an Eskimo,
It ain't
bro.
racist.
Don't matter what the fuck.
But
We hanging up
that's the
seals
thing.
and fish on the line.
I'm with Polly
I'm with
here.
you, mate. Don't worry about it.
That's the thing, though, is
Hey, fuck them all.
this has
I
been
gotta
I've
change
been
because
saying this
you
for
suck.
years and
Fuck
years.
off. This is
Just-
the only way I can communicate. You teach me your own fucking dialect.
Whoever
alright?
settled
But
these
this is the only
fucking
slang
land,
terms
whatever
I
it
know.
is,
Fucking
we're
judge of
just
my
pieces
book.
of shit.
Fuck.
Obviously.
You don't know my definitions.
But do you know their worst legacies?
Out of here.
Because of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Is they're
Nah,
like
that shit
they're
give
like,
me-
hi, speaking
that
perfect
shit.
English. We're Inuits. Fucking Eskimo.
No, well, this is.
And then
I think
I
that's.
That's racist, I guess.
But you know what I
Fuck
mean.
that.
Every-
Fuck that. The only reason why there's all this
Let
like
him finish.
racism, I'm sorry, but I gotta get this out. The only reason why there's all this like bullshit ass
Don't worry about it, it's
Hinduisms
your
and
heritage.
slang terms. No, it's like, yo, y'all little motherfucking cliques across all of this little fucking place. Y'all can't have the fucking same terminology on one things. No, it's racist. We all have to conform to this one little fucking language. Nah, fuck that.
I've never really heard you say anything
Well, this
racist.
is-
So what are you trying to be?
But this is the thing with like and it wasn't even that. It was like they went up to these people and said, "What's the worst thing we can call you, Eskimo?" And that's it. And I'm not even joking. For most of the Indian tribes, it's like you can't even call any of the Indian tribes anything because Apache. It's
I'm
a ra-
Apache.
It's a racial slur from
Well,
the
that's what I
Arapaho.
mean.
That I'm Apache,
It's-
you'll
right,
see
it's
those
all
fuckers.
racial
they
slurs.
go up to the Arapaho and they're like, "Who are those people? Those are the fucking
Fucking Indians.
Those are the
Apache.
Yeah,
Apaches.
And they give him the worst word you can possibly give. Everything like there's not a good word.
Well, just like the Indian thing, they're like, hey,
There's no good
hey, welcome
word.
to this land.
Indians
Yeah,
a
this
weird
is
one.
India. Nah, it ain't. Ah, it's India.
Fuck you, it's India.
And then it's been every one of us have said it. But that's
It
what we
wasn't
were
even
taught.
America,
But that's
though.
what I mean. There was books and stuff saying Eskimo when we were kids.
right,
Correct.
that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, well, I think
Eskimo
that's what he was
kisses.
trying to say when he was screaming.
Same with
But
him.
that goes along with what we just are like, yeah, just write that down. It's fine.
you know, I actually had there was an Inuit woman that was my babysitter as a kid, and she was
An
like,
Eskimo woman, okay.
no Inuit.
Thank you for
she was-
translating. I was like, what the
she
fuck
was-
is an Inuit?
She was blinking her eyes on my nutsack.
Oh, wow.
See, Inuit says,
That whore.
I don't know what it means to me because I'm not
See,
smart right
Those
now.
are
I'm drunk.
Inuit kisses.
But Inuit means something different than cold person. Eskimo means cold person.
Didn't you? I guess
Is it
does.
Inuit? I don't know. I just feel like
I'm fucking
I'm too
Indian.
drunk right now to fucking come up with thoughts.
Yeah,
but
fucking
Inuit
just-
means something different to me for some reason.
Too drunk to come up with
Inuit,
thoughts,
her
eh?
Pussy. Hey,
You
we
get what
had
I'm
a
saying.
babysitter that
I
used to
do. I
pinch
love
us.
it.
Did
That's
you hear
what I'm
that?
saying.
They were twins. They were
Oh,
redheaded
no, y'all
twins from
watch
the
the
next door.
TV
They had a
shit.
treehouse.
Did you hear
too.
me?
What you saying, dog?
We had an abusive babysitter.
Oh,
me
I
too.
do. I
I had one
reckon.
of
Well,
them.
y'all motherfuckers, shit.
She was
Yo, we should
haired
turn down
red.
the lights a little bit.
There was twins.
She pinched us, you cocksucker. What the fuck are you doing? No, that's
No,
what.
a little bit.
You just
I'm
ruined
turning
all
down
my
the light.
lights.
Hang on, shake it
That
easy,
was
because
like perfect.
Could you fix that?
we're getting a little dark. Hey, the audio listeners
off.
can't. Come on, I want to hear more about your
No, you
babysitter.
turn it. Other way. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fucking working with light. We work with this like
It's
all the
for
fucking time.
Why would I
For
spend all
the
this
one
money to
story
not
about
work it
this
properly?
abusive babysitter y'all had, I thought it'd be like little spooky.
You want us to get intimate about it?
Shit, man.
Ooh.
No, I
Dude,
don't
we
want.
already
I don't
had
want to
the
produce
rape
this
She sucked
show.
my dick and she was pinching me because she didn't want me to come.
We already did a
Whoa.
rape cast for them, so I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
The
it was,
Brett
no, it was a
White's
molest
mixing
cast.
it.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
molest
yeah,
rape,
I was
whatever.
there.
What's the difference?
That was the fucking most funny rape story or molesting story you've ever heard.
I never rewatched it, but I remember laughing my ass off.
Yeah, I don't want to rewatch it because I'll cry.
What's the
I
one
still
man?
love our dad's response.
What did he,
I know
what
I've
did he say?
talked-
What is
yeah, it
all
was
this
the
about
best.
you
I know
getting
you've told
raped?
this before, but
Nothing.
what
Yeah,
did he say?
I've said it about 9 times.
Right.
No, he was like, just tell me, was it the kid who molested you or the dad? And I was like, the kid. And he was like, oh, that's fine. He's like, yeah,
That's not the response I would have, though. as
I
a
gotta
dad,
get back to work.
To
He
be
was-
honest.
Get your act together. Put some dirt in your dick.
He was curious.
Have you guys watched The Degenerates yet?
Yeah.
on
it was-
Netflix.
well, I've watched the male one.
You should watch the fucking Big J.
Wait a minute.
I watched Coco and cried my eyes out.
Did you
what the
actually?
hell's that?
Oh, I was so high, and we're watching, and I'm just like, I love
Wait.
my baby. If I go to the dead and I have to cross a dead bridge and I cannot see my
You're talking about the
baby.
movie Coco.
Coco.
Okay, see,
What
I
is
was
it?
confused because Joey Diaz goes by Coco. That's his nickname. So I
Oh,
was like,
really?
wait, did you
So
watch
does
Joey
cocaine.
Diaz's set?
What was Coco though?
It
It's
was
that
one of
new
those.
Pixar.
It was this
the
big
Pixar
Brazilian ass
movie.
booty
Oh, is it a
bitch
new one?
with thick
Yeah,
ass
it was-
thighs.
It's good.
It's
I
on
like
Netflix.
Pixar ones.
I love Pixar.
I
I
don't-
cried my. You should ask Noam, but she doesn't know how high I was. and I was
He cried
wept.
during Wally. As
Oh, I
well.
loved Wally. I loved Wally.
Wally's
Hey.
one of my, yeah, that's my favorite.
Wally's
That's
one of my
Chris.
favorites.
Probably my favorite Pixar.
Sportic.
That's Chris Sportic Dyer. You know what I've been doing all day? Hey, Sportic
Sportic?
to every,
Hey,
the dog
Sportic.
mostly.
You gotta
Hey, go to brothersbear.com for all our content. I
we
just
gotta
need to
start
get that
calling
in there.
Angelo Sportic. Hey, Sportic.
Hey, what's your guys' names?
Hey,
That's
mushroom
Matt the
something.
Shroom Dart
Yeah, there we
Harmon,
go.
and that's Finkelstein.
Wait, are we
Stiff
ending?
neck.
And I'm Patrick Aloysius.
Ow.
We have any chats?
Yeah, they should have done that to that Stephen Hawking.
Do we need chat?
Oh, hold on. We
It
need
looks
to
like we got a big one.
Keith
Oh.
and the Girl. You're always talking about Keith and the Girl. Don't you listen to anything else?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, he's talking about that.
Oh, the
tattoo.
Proud Boys. Okay.
That Dante
That's
Nero.
good.
Hey, for the audio listeners, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Oh yeah, our conference call with Dr. Perezium. Can we get an update on the Nuggets game? Anybody? by
Maybe
the
you
way?
should just be the producer.
Yeah, Marky.
I'm going to try to check out Keith and the Girl this week. I'm going to give him
I'm
a
not
last
gonna.
chance.
I don't need any new podcasts yet. Soon.
I'm always looking for new ones.
You want to hear one of my notes?
Oh.
that I don't know what
Yeah,
else to do about
Before
it.
you go into
yeah.
that, though, new
Marcus,
podcast.
hang
Yeah.
on.
Have you listened to Whiskey Ginger yet?
No.
Andrew Sorrentino's.
Who's that?
He was like on Kill Tony last week. He just started it. It's fucking amazing. It's
Is
you,
it?
you
Dude,
will
you know
love
what
it.
I heard
He had
kicked
Bobby
ass?
Lee on, and he talks about sucking dick on meth for the first time.
Wait, what?
Whiskey. It's Andrew Sorrentino. He was just.
He
on,
said, "What about Leon?"
Oh, I don't know. What he said.
What you said? You just
Yeah, what you
said
say
words.
about me, motherfucker?
Not you. It was you.
You
No, okay,
motherfucker.
no. He has Bobby Lee on. It's his first episode,
Oh.
and he talks about sucking dick on meth.
Bobby Lee does.
Yeah,
What
for
were
the
you
first
saying?
time. It's
Wow.
fucking nuts. It's a great podcast. You should check it out.
It's
The
sucking.
first 2 episodes are fucking amazing.
Scissors.
Jizz meth is supposed to be get you high, right?
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
why he
jizz
did
bet?
it. That's
I know.
actually why Bobby Lee says he did it. It's
What's that now?
Oh, I
if you
If you
Swallow
swallow jizz
jizz
on somebody
on-
who's on meth, you're supposed to
you get
high.
higher.
He just said only if you swallow any jizz at all, you get so high, dude. I love it. That's what I heard him say.
I always thought it. I heard him say that you smuggle meth into different countries through your jizz hole, and then you come it out and you get
Oh,
high
that'd be
on
awful. Imagine if you're just a bad performer, even if you could get the meth out of your dick, but you're like, go to the drug dealer's house. Hey,
This guy does.
you go to the
yoga.
drug dealer's house and you're like,
Get high off
I
this.
gotta get this meth out. Give me a.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, don't look at me.
It's for this
Hold
meth.
on a second. Don't look at me. And if you can't jizz your meth out, you get fucking beat up. That's all I know. That's what my grandpa told me.
My man. I got you.
What do you guys think of that Japanese whiskey?
I like
I
it.
like it. Yeah,
We drank most of it.
they should sponsor us. Look at that.
Yeah, sponsor us.
We did that.
What kind
to
of
your whiskey.
sponsorship would we do?
I don't
No,
care.
you
Just
just
send
give
me,
us some
send me
money.
whiskey.
Oh no, we all
We were
go to
talking about some
fucking
Patreon shit the other
rehab.
week.
This is what you do, all right?
Yeah, we all
So
like
here,
get
this
sponsors
actually
for
go.
other motherfuckers that
Yeah,
are
this goes
drinking
right
this
to
shit.
you.
Hey, who does
Let's
your
all go to
website?
rehab,
I'm
motherfucker.
talking to you. Who does your website, you cocksucker?
I'm on several different platforms.
So
and,
you're the one.
have several
Be
different
fresh.
names,
All
so
you had to
who are
say
you
is
speaking to?
I do the website. So then you can have a promo code for our show, and every down.
What should that code be?
I'll figure it out.
Ooh,
Figure it out right now.
Son of a bitch and bastard.
let's do like a. No, let's do something really
so
racist.
promo code, and then they
No,
get.
it's got to be something quick and easy.
Let me
spelt.
finish my.
Shoot it down. Your
SOB.
proposals.
I'm trying to do a pitch here.
P fresh.
I'm trying to-
SLBB.
No, I'm trying to work on our first sponsor.
All right.
So you give the customers 10% off.
I think if you're trying to work, you got to get the phone.
You don't
drunk.
listen. You don't listen. I'm
You're not
talking.
listening.
I'm
Yeah,
talking.
I heard you. You said 10% off.
I wasn't done.
I
And then every
know.
person who uses that promo code, you give us $10 or $5. We'll say $5 because I don't want to eat your whole profit. You see what I'm saying?
No.
And that can prove your point that we're robots.
Robots.
So if one person uses it or zero people,
No, you know,
Paul's a clone.
dude. Like you or I don't even have to get any money. The only way that we could go ahead and prove
I
that
want the
everybody who
money.
downloads this shit is
That's
fucking
the whole
robots
point of a sponsorship.
is to say that, like, yo, there are all these robots downloading our
don't
podcast.
don't
Do you
deny
think,
my
Do you
sponsorship.
think that we're not
with Robot
funny
Talk.
enough? Hang on, just give me a second. Give me a second. I want to talk
I
about.
like where he's
this.
going.
Yeah, can I Can I get a little bit of the stuff with
If
Thor?
you finish your story, we'll talk
I'll
about
finish it up. You're all right. I'll drink out of my own
If
man's glass.
you finish the story, you get a treat.
No,
Don't give him any. He didn't finish the story.
Oh shit! I already fucked up.
You really fucked it up.
I was with Polly on his
Yeah. I hear
confidence
you.
boost.
What just happened? Did you just swish it and put it back in his glass?
No, I
hope
swished
not.
mine. I drank it. He gave me all of his. I
Fuck
swished
it.
mine,
I'm a
drank it, and
man.
I gave him the other half. So what were we just talking about?
God damn it!
I don't know. You ruined everything.
After I chug something alcohol, make me fucking refresh some shit.
My brother's
think
getting
was.
quiet.
Oh, we were talking about why you're gonna sponsor us.
I was explaining our sponsorship deal, and you're like, robots and the fucking militia.
Oh yeah, man. Like we are too
I don't care if
funny.
there's robots.
Hang on, just 12 seconds. Like this is coming from
And
the
I
soul.
don't want a heart shit.
This is
I want
coming
your
from
cash.
the heart, man. Like seriously, I'm just letting you know this. We
You don't want a
are
sponsor?
Dude, we're too crazy. We're too creative enough to have X amount of downloads. We don't have to say how many fucking bullshits it is for somebody not to have said something by now.
Yeah,
That's all
maybe.
I'm saying.
That's not the point.
Maybe they fucking they leave us in our fucking little kettle jar and they suck out.
That's
all
not the
our
point.
fucking-
I'm trying to get you to sponsor our show with your company and give us fucking money.
Well, dude, I have plenty of visor shades.
That's not money.
He doesn't want to do it.
All right.
What you
So
talking about?
anybody who wants to sponsor our show,
Bam, 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 baby, bam, baby,
I'm buying, everything
Bam,
will-
baby, baby, ayo.
everything will go towards the bettering of the show until all that's bought, and then it'll go in our pockets.
I mean, didn't you steal all their tax money or something?
Who?
You.
Stole?
Didn't you like
What?
lose all their
he
money?
thought he
one
lost
time?
it. Did you find it?
Oh yeah, I found it.
Oh, good.
Where
Yeah.
was it? Just in like a bird's
Dude,
nest
yeah.
somewhere?
Like I can't,
Exactly.
I can't trust you. It was in my hat.
It was in like a secondary shelf or
Are we
something.
talking about when Paul lost much money?
Yeah, apparently. I think he was just
I
trying
was
to.
at the bar with him that night.
He was just trying to get our sympathy.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute.
That's my
Actually,
guess.
I do not know this time that you guys are talking about. I lost all this money.
I just remember you picked me up one day.
Happens sometimes.
I hadn't worked in like a month.
He's look at him. I knew he was a corporate piece of shit.
He picked me up one day.
That's a
I hadn't worked
tax
in like a
evader.
month. He was taking me to the hospital. And I just remember like I was so broke. He's like, you got any like $5?
job, though?
I hadn't worked in like 2 months. You got like $5? I'm like, yeah, dude, you take me to the hospital. I definitely got $5 for you. I figured it out. He's like, can I borrow your ID? I'm like, what the fuck is going
I
on,
was there.
Paul?
And you remember what I told you? Don't give me your fucking ID.
No, this is the first time. This is the morning on the way to the hospital. And I'm like, yeah, I guess, whatever. He comes back with a fucking pint of whiskey, chugs it before he drives his car.
The whole
Like,
pint.
basically. Oh, allegedly, yeah.
Hold on.
That
Yeah, nothing.
Xeon,
Do you not want me to tell
that
this story?
Xeon
I'll
out
stop.
there is the company car.
Go
He's
on.
got a company car in
do you want
that
me to stop?
Xeon. You look
All right,
good.
I'm going to stop the story. He doesn't want me to tell it.
Seriously, what the fuck is all this incriminating bullshit?
Nothing.
My bad.
What is your boss watching? He didn't. Nobody watches this.
Yeah, I got a boss for you, and he's coming to fucking take a pee.
Show the
Well,
fucking naked mole rat.
You're
dog.
ruining our sponsorship.
I like your shirt.
Yeah, I am. My bad. I should.
Do you remember how my cat peed on the couch before the podcast started? That was terrible. Is that your dick? Put it away.
Can I get another little finger
Santori?
shot there?
Suntory.
Suntory.
Tell them Missourians you're fucking cultured. You're drinking fucking high-end Japanese
I ain't
whiskey.
cultured. I'll drink Coors Light. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck.
We're trying to
guy.
turn you into a person.
You ain't
Yeah, I was
try-
looking for that. Where'd you find it? You're just like my nephew. You find everything I'm looking for. All of a sudden, he walks in the room. He's got like a switchblade. I'm like, where the fuck did you find a switchblade? They all do that, don't they, brother? Is that what your daughter does?
That's what she does to me.
Then don't they find everything you don't want them to find immediately?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You ever
And-
fuck with a switchblade?
Have sex with them?
No. Mess with one.
Like you hold
Like a
Those
a
things
knife.
are fucking
You're like, you
intense,
hold
man.
the bitch down and you put the knife on her.
No, switchblades are just intense to
Exactly.
even fucking whip out.
He got it.
That's
Yeah,
one of
I
my
did.
first memories.
I just
is my
packed one
dad.
up.
I'm not even joking. He was like, I'm like 2 or 3 years. And this is the first thing I remember. Was like, yeah, I got a switchblade. I got in Tijuana. And then he just goes into his drawer and he's just like flipping it around. And
They're still legal, right?
Then he snorted something.
Are they
out of
illegal
it.
in Colorado?
Wait,
They're
you're talking
illegal
about a
everywhere.
butterfly knife?
Switchblade.
Is that a
No,
federal
no,
law?
he had a switchblade, but
Or just the
he was doing. Yeah, he went. Psst. He'd go, psst. He was like that. And he went, you think I'm joking about that?
I remember
Reckon
that.
not.
I remember that, Daddy.
Uh-huh.
I remember what you did to me last
Boo,
night.
boo, boo,
You tell me if I was
Do you know
wrong.
I remember that
was
too?
Not wrong. I was not wrong that
It's
happened.
because
No,
he opened
don't-
like the drawer we weren't never supposed to go in, and it was like very exciting.
Dude, that was the
Was it
coolest
a
drawer in the
and
whole
all it
house.
was like a knife he
Right.
had.
From
From
Tijuana.
An old
You
pipe.
You will never see this
made
drawer.
of
I know you're 3
wood.
years old.
All right. Exactly.
Well, and that was their whole. Why did they go to Tijuana in the first place? That was like, we're going out the country, get in a car, and they went to Tijuana. That's like 2 seconds out.
You
out
go to
of Texas.
Tijuana to party.
It was because they were at the
Yeah, but they brought the family there.
Oh,
they
yeah,
were at the
that's weird.
Super Bowl.
Who,
The
Brain
Super Bowl
Dogs?
was in Tijuana?
No, I think they went to Tijuana again, but no, they went to San Diego with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then you just cross a
Then let's-
border.
Not when he was an
Taking to a
adult.
drug infested
but he was a kid.
cartel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
they
the
went to
switch-
like they
I thought
went
it
to
was
like
different
Disneyland
times.
or something. It was like
And they're like, we better go to
we
Tijuana
better go to
too.
get some switchblades as long
Down
as
over
we're
here.
here.
Tijuana's party fucking country, right?
Oh, it's a debauchery.
We're not going to take you to a real country. We're going to take you to Tijuana. Because Tijuana is fucking insane. Like, I went there. I was the most
He did
disappointing
go
thing.
there. I never
You ever
been
see
there.
a video of them? They just grab you by the back of your hair and they're blowing a whistle and they just start pouring tequila down your throat. That tequila was half water, and I will never forget that.
What's the drinking age?
He
Oh.
told this story the day when he was drinking
the
gin.
drinking age is money.
Money.
That's this when he was.
I
Do
remember
you
whenever
remember?
Randy told me.
Do you remember when he was
said
talking
something
about
the
how
same.
those guys?
Hang on. Just Mark. Mr. Mark tape for like
See if
us
Mark's
building up our
around.
memoirs. Mark tape right there because what Christopher just said is money. The drinking age is
Ah,
money.
shit, the Nuggets are losing. I told you they was
Uh-oh.
going to lose.
Jeez,
the
we're way up
Celtics.
here.
What's the score? I can't see it.
105 to 96.
Oh, okay.
5:47 left in the four. 108 to 101. Nugs up 4:13 minutes.
They ain't
Ghetto
scoring
shadow
7.
banned by YouTube for content. My guest.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what?
shout out.
What does that mean?
Oh yeah, I believe you, Mr. Markey. Absolutely.
shadow ban mean
That's
now?
1000%.
Wait, what?
Someone explain to me what
I'm
shadow
not
banned
100%
is.
sure either.
Me. Look it up after the show.
they trying to say
the
that-
whole
No, I
show
wanna
doesn't
know
have to
right
come
here.
to
Are
a
they trying to say?
pause
Is he
because
trying to
you
say we're
can
getting
figure
bleeped
it
because
out.
he's saying the score?
Forget about it.
Oh, maybe.
Is that what that? I don't know. I'm completely oblivious in this.
Somebody, you're into stuff.
I'm into stuff.
Do you know what a shadow band
I
is?
don't.
Look
But
it up. Quit playing words with
Rogan
friends.
uses
Look it up.
Rogan uses the term shadow ban every time they play something for like a song or like. But at that score, that doesn't make sense to me.
No, I don't think he's saying it because of that.
Fucking Mark, tell us what a shadow ban is. I want shadow ban definition. Next 2 minutes. Also, take a dab for me, Mark.
Oh yeah, this is out to all my motherfuckers. You know your pop's got a big pecker.
This is why we wait for the shadow band.
Pop's pee-pee. Let's start
Papa's
this shit
pee-pee.
out motherfucking hot. My pep
What are you
pep's
doing
pee-pee
with
taking up the
cleaner?
whole block. Close to the
trying to
sun,
do a
that
Papa's
shit
pee-pee.
ain't burning. It's got its own orbit, so don't be squirming. $2 a ride, that dick lives outside. It would take 2 hangers, a house is undersized. That could be second to none. Don't stare. You know that shit's close to the sun, motherfucker.
Hey, you want to see my switchblade? No. I got a big dick.
I got it.
My Leighton pen's kind of like a
I got it
switchblade.
in Tijuana.
And my dad's dick was so big he lived in Tijuana and Colorado at the same time.
He had a
Jesus.
He had a switchy urethra.
What do you
One
think?
huge
Made,
bitch.
Yeah, his pecker was huge.
Flesh.
This guy's.
what do you think made all them drug tunnels?
Oh.
No, his dick was too
Those were
big.
just sperm,
Ah, see, there you go.
individual ones.
Individual.
You hear that, Pep Pep? Your sperm burrowed the drug trafficking.
Every single tunnel.
Well, it says, need more creators so explicit content gets basically buried.
Speak English, motherfucker. Because that doesn't make any sense to me.
The
we
same thing as like Legion of Skanks and shit. You use dirty, so they kind of try to bury you, and then they just ban your ass.
Oh, so we're too dirty?
Somebody turned us in.
I did on the tags.
Thank you for the clarification, though, Mark.
It says, They won't help promote it and makes hard for explicit shows.
Well, goddamn right,
To
because
get
we're getting off
popular-
this here
Is this
fucking
Mark trying
internet.
to tell us we
going
should be a
old school
clean
with
podcast?
It ain't
or am
gonna
I just
happen.
drunk?
videotapes.
Am I drunk or am I
Cassettes.
interpreting this wrong?
No.
Is Mark trying
Mike.
to tell us we need to be a clean podcast?
Now he's telling us why we're getting buried.
Oh, it don't matter. We're
Well,
glad.
I'd rather be
We're
buried
glad,
than a
man.
fucking
Fuck
clean
yeah,
podcast,
right?
just
yeah,
saying.
clean my
Well,
clips.
he's just explaining it to us.
We're not dirty.
I get
You
too
see-
drunk on this podcast to ever think about what I say.
Hey,
before
we
I
got a
say it.
special guest on our show, Jordy from Star Trek Next Generation.
Hey, Jordy. How
That's-
are you?
No,
this
you
evening?
are. That
It's
was his
you.
outfit.
From the Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah,
That's
that was,
what
the,
he just
that was
said.
the only generation.
Yeah,
as far
back,
as I'm
back in
concerned.
like the early 90s.
What about you, brother? What's your favorite Star Trek generation?
Probably
I
that
think
one.
I like Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah, me too.
I like
That's the only
I'm proud to admit
generation.
I never
Randolph
saw any
used
of
to
the
watch
Star
the
Trek
same
stuff.
thing.
Fuck that shit.
That was the only
What'd
one
you
that I
said?
knew the
I
best.
never saw any of them.
You fucking
Oh, Voyager's
motherfucker.
pretty good. I like
I haven't
Next
watched
Generation
Voyager.
There's no way any of those movies are good. Fuck you.
It's not a movie. It's a series.
Series.
You watch
ain't
a
it?
series.
Ain't that
Back
shit.
then, you ain't have no
You.
Netflix.
You don't have
That
no
was our Netflix.
Netflix.
What do you got in that doodad? And how do you use it?
See, to me, it
It's
goes.
indica oil.
This is how it goes. It goes
Earl?
Picard,
What? How's it work?
Janeway.
Right.
Yeah,
Theater.
that's it. That's all there
Shania.
is in Star Trek.
Latoya.
Yeah.
Picard and Janeway, and they're starting a new one.
It's
no
97%
captain in that
THC. So yeah.
So he's
Just be
done.
careful. Do you want one?
I'll take a baby hit.
It's good shit.
That's Earl. 710.
It's
Oh,
good
yeah.
enough that like
Owl.
I like.
Owl.
It's actually a birthday gift. So
Oh.
Well, that's a nice
from a
gift.
friend. But it's got to be the point. Like I don't even want. Like,
Ooh, look
I don't
at
even like
me.
hitting flour anymore. I like just hitting this because
Can-
it's
can
so
I ask
Look
hot.
at
you
me.
guys-
I got friends who give me presents.
Ooh.
I don't even get those.
Can I ask you a truthful tale? Like,
I'm going to pee. You ask a tail.
all right.
Watch this.
Now, there's land there in Kentucky, all right?
Montucket.
Kentucky. Montucket is in a different region.
Montucky's apparently from Montana.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. when we get back.
All right. You ever hear these people from Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah.
Well, if you go like, hey, I'm looking for directions to Louisville, Kentucky,
Oh,
to
no, I won't
the
tell
natives will be like, oh, no, what
They give you
are
the
you
back-
talking about? No, that should be called Louisville.
Yeah.
Louisville.
If you don't pronounce it right, yeah, I've heard this.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is
So
that
I
Rogan
want
actually
to
talked about this.
Hang on. What I wants to go do,
Sorry.
and I had wanted to go do for a while. Be like, hey y'all, man, I'm over here from West Virginia. You know where I can find Louisville?
They give you the wrong
Nah,
directions.
motherfucker, you shit me? I'm motherfucking more country backwood than you might ever go and think. Y'all know I need direction over towards Louisville. Ugh. And then get a bunch of fucking pick folk motherfuckers with, like babies
Fuck
on
yeah.
the sticks to be like,
Fucking
how
white
we gonna go?
supremacists.
What the fuck is this thing, man? Like, I guarantee, like, dude, I swear to God, man, like these people that are becoming like, I don't see them, but whatever the fuck, like this shit is like internal programming. I've seen you on your phone more than I've ever seen you just like outside your phone. Like you got to get rid of the phone, but like this shit. Like they creating all this fucking racism and all this bullshit. That's exactly what the fuck they're doing. Because how the fuck do you divide the masses? You know what? They've been building up this shit for quite some time, and guess what? Next is the battle of the fucking sexes. And then you know what? It's battle, dude. I'm just saying, man. Like seriously, you disconnect, you fucking step away, and you actually view what the fuck might actually be happening to you through fucking entities you can't even see? I mean, fucking sit there and ponder it a second, because why not? You got a moment or two before you gotta log back into your fucking face true and see what the fuck is following you or whatever the shit. Just saying, guess what? There's a war going on for our soul, our fucking mind, and guess what? Think about yourself.
Honestly,
Seriously.
What did I miss?
I love this
outta
rant you
here.
just did, and I think that you should start your own podcast. Like
I got
what
Paulie's
should it be called?
podcast. I
Bill
send out
Burr style, just by
individual
yourself.
tapes to
Hold on.
I could see
the highest.
Paulie can rant.
good
Like
buyers.
Paul can rant.
Yeah,
I
he could do
really think you
something.
could be successful with like.
Well, do you know what he told me? He was going to start
Dude,
one.
I appreciate you.
Hey,
Dude,
look at
I
me.
appreciate you. Yeah.
Quit with the fucking dick sucking session for 2 seconds. Jesus Christ. You hear this over here?
Apparently.
Couple of ACDCs. Jesus Christ.
I love it.
Ah.
Let no bullshit slide. Not on this podcast.
You look how bald I am.
My brother's bald. What was I going to say? Do you know what he told me why he can't start a podcast yet? Okay, thank you for putting my dead
I tried to get him
grandfather.
to start one with me. Just
Do you know why he said? He's got to get a couple batteries. All right, put the dead
I was
guy's
thinking,
picture away.
I was
Jesus.
like during the broken ankle, like, I was just trying to figure out shit, and I was thinking me and him would have made a good podcast.
That's fine. I would
duo.
upload it for you. It'll be on my network.
I wasn't even thinking that, but
Oh, what, are you trying to steal my content?
No, no.
I ain't even there.
But this fool in there show up whenever we fucking would try.
All
still
right,
think,
all right. So
I still think me
guess
and you
I
make a
guess
good
I
duo.
all right. Patrick's right.
How
He
does
called
this-
me out on my shit.
How does this Be Fresh thing even work with you?
I don't.
Oh,
that's what I don't get.
that's not
It
my
was
life,
over my
man.
head.
No, we're talking
Yeah.
about my
Where
own
the
fucking
fuck
sense
are-
of.
No, I want to know like
ain't
how
gonna
I
give us-
bought it at. If you are in Colorado, you could go down to the Park Meadows
That's been
Mall.
like an hour.
If you're in Denver, you could go to the Cherry Creek Mall. If
Nuggets
you were-
won.
Yeah, one.
Did they?
No, don't know.
Is that what Mark
Fuck.
Nope.
Oh yeah, the
Tartar.
music guy.
said? Need to go-
Tartar.
He said
Shit
you need
boy.
to go.
Tartar.
Is Shitboy listening live?
Nuggets win 115.
Jamal
107.
Furry had 48.
Wait, is
Jamal
Shitboy
Furry.
listening live?
No.
No, he
Mark.
just-
Oh, he's.
He said we need to go to Will Smith clean.
What? We need to,
Mark.
Fuck you, go Will Smith.
Will Smith,
please.
that's the best rap
Will
you
Smith
ever
didn't
heard
have
about a
cussing
movie.
style on his rapping record. Well, I do.
Yeah.
So fuck him.
Don't talk
and fuck
about
you
Will
too.
Smith, apparently. That upsetted Paul. So, you want to hear a
That
new
is
song?
Fucking half beer. Don't. Yes, I do want to hear a new song.
Well, you guys have kind of heard it, but Mark redid the bass, and he's a bass smith.
Too tight, yeah.
And
Let's hear it. Let's hear Mark go
And
wild.
I-
Shred the bass, Mark.
Don't ever say that to a bass player; they get upset.
That's why I said it.
Yeah,
'Cause
good.
it was typical.
He sent me a video that was like, "Hey, look at all this stuff people say to bass players," and that was once. No, it was slap at the bass.
Slap of the
Hey,
bass.
you want to hear Marcus
Slap of the bass,
bass?
Mark. That's
Here.
actually what I meant to say. If I
And he
like
said
now
shred.
that I bring it,
It was a git fiddle,
in
the
my
bass. But I think I'm getting better at mixing and shit. You gonna listen to it? It's on here.
headphones.
Hear that?
This is what I would look like if I was a bass player.
I love bass. That shit makes me want to move. That's why I like Les Claypool so much.
Get silly right here. Oh yeah.
It's Mark. I love it.
I remember him getting down and because
Love
he
it,
was
Mark.
using effects and shit.
What's that?
I love it.
Like, people were like, I don't want to do that because it's got effects on his bass and shit like that.
Nah, we haven't
He was
got
always kicking the shit out of you. You remember that about Mark? You remember that about Mark? He's kicking your ass.
You can. This is Mark right now.
It's me and Paul. I'm playing guitar. He's doing the bass.
It reminds me of that Wolfpack band that he's got me so into.
When I wrote
Like I
this,
can tell the influence.
I think that's what it gave me.
Right?
And then his bass definitely has a Wolfpack influence.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, I love it. It's dope. It's like it's Wolfpack. I don't know. What's that band?
Later on, I don't know if it made him mad or
Puppet
not.
Strings. You know the band that does Puppet Strings? What's the song?
I put some double bass. Right here. No, that's not double bass time. Yeah, he came up with some really sweet parts on this.
I'm freaking I think
That
you should
sounds pretty good,
spit
huh?
us a fucking rhyme right
Sounds
now,
really
Like
Polly.
the
never
mix
mind.
and everything, that sounded pretty good, even though you didn't listen to it.
Dude, you could hear it. I need to turn down these cans, man.
The
That shit was
cans,
blasting.
man.
Well, you weren't wearing it, so don't worry about it.
I know I wasn't wearing it because I could hear it from not wearing it. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna put that shit around my skeleton.
So we got like 2 more songs to go
Oh, really?
What are you guys gonna
that
do?
are set.
You
and he's
try to
been-
release a CD or something? Or?
I don't know. I just been recording all kinds
Yeah,
of
it's
stuff.
fun.
Yep.
I like it.
But
I-
so
I-
I've done some sappy tunes, some funky tunes, some bluesy tunes.
Do you guys put lyrics to them at all?
I haven't yet. I've reached out to a couple vocalists, and you know what they did? Didn't respond.
Yeah, makes sense. Most vocalists are depressed or pompous assholes. That's
Yeah.
the way I mean, my experience at least. I'm not in a band or anything. Never
What,
been.
from corn shows?
Yeah, never been to a corn show. I actually did like corn as growing up though. So.
What
Fuck
if,
you.
We
I
know
thought
where
that was
we
funny.
know where you're from.
That
Do
fucking.
you think, you know how I was telling you about them porn stars, they got to eat a couple cups of corn to know if they can do the anal? What if they actually ate them corn nuts and they was hard, and they poked a guy in the dick?
Corn's first couple albums were
That
dope.
man just
Fuck
got
you.
poked in the
I
dick.
love corn.
Oh, okay.
I hated
That
them when
bagpipe
they.
shit.
I hated them when they came out because I was like, fucking Megadeth is you, fuck you.
I love their Pink Floyd. Another brick in the wall cover.
No, that's the
And
one thing.
no,
I
you should
hate.
never have said that out loud.
Oh, my bad.
You go back to fucking Missouri when they legalized weed.
I like what I like.
Is that a real hand or a robot hand?
Wait, is Mark really picking you up?
No.
No.
Are you cold?
I just got chilly.
That's a boy.
Fucking.
You're not trying to run
pussy.
out
I
of
ain't
here,
afraid
are
of
No.
no ghosts.
My
you trying to
Ryan-
abandon me?
Teresa's
leave halfway
here.
through the
Teresa.
podcast.
Hey, Teresa. Oh,
Wait, did
yeah.
Teresa really take you home though?
She did last.
You must
week.
have done
I hope
pretty-
I
she
thought
did.
that was hilarious.
You must have done pretty good because
I did
I
spectacular.
How
said
the hell
It
did
was
I?
the biggest Andy
How did
Kaufman
I
fucking
arrange that
fucking
shit?
dude.
You were-
You.
that's If I remember
I
right,
ain't
maybe it's
kidding
my
you.
mind, but I feel like you were like literally like eyes
He
closed
was.
for like 20 minutes.
At least.
Hey, my man's man.
Well, he
I'm
was
not even
staring-
bullshitting.
I really feel like
I
I
think
remember,
he was
like-
looking at his
because
phone.
I remember you put the camera on at one point.
I just
in time,
left it on him for a long time.
and like we were just laughing, talking about you.
I didn't even see that.
I was drunk.
Oh my
it was fine. He
Yeah, I was
got
on
excited. He
marijuana.
needed to have a beverage.
Well, that
I
show
don't-
podcast.
I,
has been
you know, how
entertaining.
the
I
fuck
like
did
it.
that happen? Why was Teresa my ride?
That's what I was wondering. And I asked her the next day because
How
I, had
did
to, I
Teresa,
actually had to work a double that next day, I think.
Yeah,
And
I think that's what
then,
it was because you told me the next day you were.
When I was like, so you
Makes sense.
drove Chris home or whatever. He kind of stumbled a little bit. I was trying to get him to say that you were just trashed as shit, but I think you sobered up a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
surprised
he's
you
a
weren't
father.
passed out in her
I put
car.
on good behavior for
I
myself.
would have
Right.
passed out in her car and like,
Yeah, and then
puked.
like woke up,
you know,
fallen on the couch or something.
you know what you ought to do tonight, even though
Is
you know that
active.
fancy new sink of yours.
Yeah, that's
You
Puke
should-
in it.
Yeah, you
like
should
that
puke
thing.
in that thing. That's exactly what I was going to
Show
no,
your
no,
dominance,
no.
dude.
No.
You gotta
That's-
show your
that's-
dominance.
That's what I was
You
going to
have
say.
no reason to puke in it tonight.
No, it's a power play. It has
yeah,
nothing
it's
to
power
do with
play.
it.
It's
All
nothing
right.
to do
Well,
with
if you guys know what
alcohol.
you're talking about, I have
Yes.
no idea what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
he's like, this is my fucking sink. I'm going to puke in it and make his wife watch.
I think I could bathe in that thing. It's gigantic.
It's big sink. I like it.
I got it.
I
Nice
saw
deep
Amy's
sink.
posts on.
Do
Do you
know how
guys
many-
want to hear about my new granite counters?
Yes, I do.
Well, they're gonna be granite as fuck.
Your shower looks badass. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie.
Yeah, I got.
I saw her
I'm a
post.
fucking millionaire. as
You look
shit.
like one. I thought you were Bill Gates for a second.
He's
My-
William Gates.
My fucking my.
I was like, damn.
my 10.
I could trip acid in your bathroom and just stare at your shower
Yeah.
for like the whole trip.
I
Don't
literally.
invite Matt
That's
over.
what it reminded me. I was like, oh, never
My-
tripping at that house.
You heard me?
I'm
My-
fucking stuck in the soap containers fucking spot for hours.
I've got a 10 square foot townhouse.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice, nice.
Could be 13.
It could be.
Might
13.
be 13.
She's making it look beautiful.
It's more
though.
than
She
enough
is.
room.
Yeah,
No,
of course.
Fireplace.
You wait until that's done.
I'm seeing it all on Facebook.
I think she's just trying to like everything.
As my
needs to
brother
look
told
nice
you.
before I leave you.
I want you to know how good of a place I'm gonna get.
Did you hear
fucked
that?
in.
You heard it? He says, "I just want to make the place nice before I
He
leave
think you guys think
Do
that
you
You
heard him?
think some rich guy's gonna fuck some down class hoe?
Are you saying
Hell
his
no.
wife's a damn
No, I was just trying to. God damn, I went.
Your wife's
for this.
I challenge
fucked
to
me
a
up with
duel.
that.
You guys know I'm living in
Re-erase the
the
last 2
studio's
seconds.
not going
Nope.
in there. I'm going in there. My wife
now-
is down.
Yeah, now you're an asshole.
Hey, guess what? You just got you got a new roommate. His name's
Wait.
Christopher Dyer.
I'm not-
I'm cool with that.
Well, I'm not.
You better give him a master bath after that. I don't
ain't
think
got a
he was
master
even
bath.
talking about you. I don't know what he's talking about.
Call my
Corn.
wife a down class.
I honestly don't even remember my
I
point
see
either.
you, Kansas City. I see you.
Dear God.
No, he was saying she's doing all that for after
Oh, he likes
she
the
leaves
double
you.
bass. Good, thank you.
So
Mark.
I was saying,
I thought he might not like it because
yeah,
he's a
fuck
funk.
off. I'm
No,
done.
no, you're gonna say it in a minute. I was just, I was just hoping because he's a funk man now. I just didn't want him to not like the double bass, but I liked it. So what were you trying to say? I give you a second to clear
He
your
was saying
thoughts.
my wife is a down class hoe. Hey, down class. That's actually what I call her at home. Down class.
I like it.
Nobody but me calls her that.
That was the,
How dare
the key
you?
to a successful marriage.
Jesus Christ.
This one's never gonna die.
This is probably
I
the
love
one
it.
time.
I want to
she's
know what he
been-
meant. to
No,
say,
the
'cause
funniest part was when
obviously
you
it
said,
wasn't
"I'm
that.
coming after
No,
you."
you were
Kansas
talking
City."
about how she's
Hold
making
on, everybody shut
Turn
up.
I'm
down
just
my
gonna
mic.
explain myself,
Listen
even
to
though it's
me.
not
Turn
gonna be
down my mic.
funny.
Just shut up
But I was
and
explaining
listen.
myself.
Yeah, I will.
Because you were talking about
Hang on,
how
Mr.
she's
Matthew.
making-
Shut up.
Hang
Shut
on.
up.
No, he's talking. You shut up and listen to him.
Patrick was saying how she's making the house nice.
No,
'Cause
he
for
said
after
that.
she-
I had to reiterate
Okay,
the joke.
someone said she's making the house nice for after she leaves him. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
she wants a nice
I was
place when
saying,
my brother is living at your
Obviously, if
house.
she's gonna fucking cheat or whatever, she was gotta make
My
the place
wife
look
is
nice. She
gonna
don't want-
cheat. Ah,
Fuck
shit.
off! I'm done explaining.
Baby
I'm drunk
girl.
and I'm
Baby girl.
I can't do it
Don't you sleep with nobody else but me, Chris Dyer.
on those
I
words
beg
though.
you, my baby girl.
Another
I know
whiskey.
I know you got a nice bathtub, but don't you sleep with another man. I
You
don't know
get-
that bathtub make you horny.
I love it. I love it. I
It
don't even
make
care.
you
Hey,
Make your fun. I
She
love
don't gotta fuck him in the bathtub. That sink's pretty big.
That's a big sink. That's a big sink.
Maybe that's why I'm cleaning that room out for the wife to have her boyfriend in there too.
it. Fuck yeah.
Not my brother. I know you never. I've told it a couple times on this. You ever heard my brother's Ambien story?
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, I would love to hear the ambient.
I was in there playing. Well, this is our sober time too. You was on Ambien when we were sober.
Ambient ain't sober.
Yeah.
Well, sorta.
drug.
Shut up, Roseanne. That's a Roseanne joke. She was on Ambien.
Thanks for explaining.
I'm looking at him.
That-
He doesn't watch the current affairs.
Shut up, Roseanne. That's a Roseanne joke. We didn't need that
No, so-
explanation.
So, anyways, I hear my brother's door open. You listening,
Yes.
KC?
Door's
Fucking
open.
dr-
Brother's door open.
And then I don't see
Casey.
him walking because you have to. If either you go in my room, or you walk to the kitchen,
Right.
and I don't hear him. I don't see him walk to the kitchen after a couple of minutes.
I'm in there fucking his wife. It's like, yeah, I'm on Ambien.
Yes.
This don't mean nothing.
They don't mean shit.
He's like, I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
And then so he he was holding he got in the bed and was like holding my wife.
Wait,
But,
wait, what?
He got in my bed and put his arms around my wife like past the sleepwalking.
Yeah.
And I just hear some noise. It could have been fucking.
Yes.
And then he came out and was like, and then she was like,
Have you ever... This just reminds me of Jackass, but do you remember the Jackass whenever...
why is that? And then Jackass, they took Ambien and fucked each other's
No,
wives.
but you remember they took Phil out of bed and they put Preston in bed with April.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you
Phil,
talking
Phil.
about?
Phil
You
Margera.
think-
They
you
took Phil
think we
Margera.
know
Yeah,
what you're
I know what
talking
you're
about?
talking about.
Okay, I thought you did. I thought Jackass was well known. So they
Not
took
to
Phil
know
Margera out of
names.
bed.
Bam Margera?
Phil Margera was
Is that the
Bam's
dad?
dad. They took
Oh,
him out of bed.
what
he
you
all
said
in
was
on
way
it.
more
Then
important.
they got the fat guy off Jackass to like come in and like
I could
try to
I could
spoon.
translate.
He spooned with my wife
Yeah, basically. Exactly the same thing happened. It was just
on
flipped.
Ambien.
Except they filmed it. No, they
Yeah.
weren't on Ambien. It was just a fucking.
And you know what? I was like, give me a minute. I'm finishing this round. I was playing Call of Duty or something, probably.
You seen the new Big J?
I did. You
Whatever.
talked about it earlier.
Okay, but still, you brought it back up. He's like, when you're fucking a bitch doggy style. she
Put that
keeps
thing
looking
by
back
your
at you.
mouth like you're sucking a cock.
Okay, so
There
he's
you
talking
go.
about whenever you're fucking a bitch doggy style and she keeps looking back at you. He's like, what are you looking back at? It's still me. It's not my friend Sam. I'm not like playing Madden in the living room. Like, oh shit, she
I
figured
told
out
you
it
that was
Sam.
a porn. We talked about that some shows ago. I don't know how many.
I think
I was like,
remember.
that's a porn thing where they like.
She was fucking the dildo.
No,
and
not a
they
porn
replaced
thing.
it with a real
Just a
dick.
sex thing where you like you're fucking a girl and then your friend like slips in there real quick, like she wouldn't fucking notice unless you had an identical cock. Holy shit! His dick changed on one pump.
For real though, Netflix should give Big J a full hour because that was the best special I've seen.
No one cared.
Fuck you.
He should get a full hour though.
You said no one cares.
No, I was talking about you sneak in there and you fuck a gal.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
just
it's
saying,
not a
Big
good
J
thing.
deserves a full hour. We should do fucking Ari as a podcast group.
What you talking about now?
Ari's coming in town, January.
Yeah, what do you mean podcast group?
Let's all go.
I'll go to the show. I'll go
Dope.
to that.
Let's go see Ari
I
live.
like Ari Shafir.
He's
Look him up.
fucking great.
No, fuck that shit.
No, look him up. He's a good boy.
You're watched Ari's stand up?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
He's
go
only got
give
two
him my
specials.
funds. Good night now.
Ooh, we ended.
Branko,
We've been at it quite a while.
Hey,
No,
I'm really supportive of you for not like wanting to write the suicide note for your cat Perry that pisses on everything.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a
we
piece
didn't
of
talk
shit.
about that. How'd that
Yeah,
never get
like-
brought up?
If
It's
you want,
it got brought
Stitcher,
up.
hang on,
We
hang on.
just ignored it because we didn't
I-
care.
If you guys want, do not send us anything
That's
but
a
a love
Patreon
letter.
podcast.
That's a Patreon podcast. After this, we're gonna Patreon it. Mr. Matt and I, we both know. But yo, for now, bro.
You know what we should
Well,
do?
I don't know what the fuck he just said.
I know this,
That
is this
cat
still recording?
peed on a lot of stuff. It's all right.
Hey, say
Come
goodbye,
back
everybody.
to the Patreon cast because that's gonna be the most passionate.
Say goodbye, brother.
Good night.
That's a good night.
Goodbye.
You know what we should do for Patreon though?
What's that?
Me and Paul's Uber ride home
That's
every week.
Nope.
probably not bad.
done.